Whoever grew up with the best out for the best. Yeah, they buy. Get off.
You always know what time it is, baby. We up.
Shit out here in life for us to settle for. And since it's me I'm betting on it, I'ma bet it all. I got into love and I got out of lust. I swear I pray a lot but might not pray enough. I've been working on myself, I'm working on my trust. Got that overtime in, they can't fuck with us. Keep them people out my life, the devil send his blessings. If you can't keep it solid, you can keep it stepping. Knowing everything ain't promised, I'ma take the lesson. Never been the type to settle, always been respected. Always been the type to do it, never second guessing. All the times they tried to play me, got me double checking. It's fuck anybody ever did me incorrectly. I know I got hella haters, but they don't affect me. I need all of mine, all my dotted lines, all my comma signs.
Yo, game up, level up moment again. I heart radio. We got the lovely Judy from the Caribbean, LA, and we got my good friend Major, baby, man. These two people right here is two prime examples of what you call game up, level up.
This is Mr. Why I Love You, and guess who's
This is the leading lady. So incredible. This is actually very divinely serendipitous.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
So cool.
Man, and I love these two. Y'all keep leveling up. We're gonna say it together. Game up.
Game up.
Game up,
Level
up.
up.
Yeah.
I'm not God, but I'm not lost anymore. I ain't God, but I move with God energy. Praying for clarity, not just enemies. I don't chase power, I inherit destiny. A healed man dangerous, yeah, remember me. I used to pray only when I was desperate. Now I pray when I'm grateful, not just when I'm reckless. I used to ask God for money and fame. Now I ask him to heal the broken parts in my brain. I realize masculinity without God is ego. Strength without spirit just turns into a beast mode. Now I fast, reflect, discipline my mind. Cause a man who controls himself is hard to find. I stopped asking why me. Started asking what you building through me. I ain't God, but I move with God energy. Praying for clarity, not just enemies. I don't chase power, I inherit destiny. A healed man dangerous, they remember me. I ain't God, but I move with God energy. Praying for clarity, not just enemies. I don't chase power, I inherit destiny. A healed man dangerous. God taught me leadership ain't domination. It's service, humility, and revelation. The real man don't control, he protects. Don't silence emotions, he respects. Now when I walk in rooms, I don't seek validation. I carry peace like a weapon and prayer like a foundation. The streets taught me survival, God taught me purpose. I'm not perfect, I'm obedient, I'm progress, and that's the real flex. Still here, still healing, still healing, still leading, still chosen, still healing, still healing, still leading, still chosen. Still here.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I cannot hear you, but I need the code. I sent it to your phone. You're on mute. All right, there you go. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I need the code. I sent it
Well,
to the email. I need to come out. I need to come in.
okay, I'm about to get that in a minute. We about to get it popping. How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? We want to thank everybody for tuning in, man. It has been a wonderful week. Cinco de Mayo. Now it's Mental Health Month. As you can see the flag in the middle, baby. Man, Cinco de Mayo, baby. I guess Stephen Little that's checked in with us. We're going to be bringing him in a minute. Thank you, Stephen Little. It's a blessing, man. I can't wait to hear you talk today. Man, Ashley is back with us today. Man, like I say, man, happy late Mother's Day to you, by the way, too. Like I say, man. Like I say, like at the end of the day, people, man, Mother's Day, I'll make sure you cherish your mothers, people. Because at the end of the day, you only get one mom. So, if you mess up, you know, there ain't no repeat, baby. I mean, it's repeat if you, you know, make stuff happen, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, pray about it, you know, that's what you got to make happen and, you know, repent and do over, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't do none of that, you know, you're going to live with the guilty conscience. You know, we don't want nobody to live with no guilty conscience. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to go ahead and get into the show right now. That's where we at. Where we at? I thought I had this show. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, that's what I thought. But now, basically, we on episode 84. You know what I'm saying? And today we're going to be talking about generation healing, breaking cycles, and family and faith. And I just want to say this, people. What happened when pain keep getting passed down generation after generation? You know what I'm saying? Actually, what would you think happened when pain keep getting passed down from generation to generation while I'm getting you connected?
I am on mute. Of course. I'm trying to pull up my notes because when you see me the topic, I should have the notes.
Oh no, they just stopping off the dome. No.
Yeah, no worries. You said what happens with what? Generational pain when it's passed down?
Yeah. Hold on for a second. Oh.
You keep getting the same result. Can you hear me?
We got a little issue. No, I hear you good. I can't see.
When you keep doing the same thing and then you pass the same habits down to your kids, you're gonna get the same results. No progress.
You know what I'm saying, people? And I want to say this, people, and like you say, like that is true. So we keep passing the pain passed down. So instead of passing money, knowledge, and education, we passing down trauma, generation after generation. That's the reason why our culture and stuff is basically stuck where it's at today.
Yeah.
You know?
We gotta communicate. You gotta get some therapy if needed. You gotta heal those wounds.
You know what I'm saying, people? That's right, Auntie. You gotta heal wounds, people.
Yeah, change the habits.
Like, if you don't know how to heal the wound, people, I'm telling you right now, like, you're gonna be in a rude awakening. And I want to say this too. Also, what happens when fathers feel hopeless? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna be talking about. Also, families feel broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happened when you pass pain down generation after generation. And also, the community stop healing. You know what I'm saying? Like today we got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like and we got the very perfect guest on here today to help us talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm talking about? We're gonna get into it. So you know what I'm saying? So I just want to say this. Tonight, this isn't just another episode. This is personal. And my thing is, yeah, we're going to get all up in your business today, baby. So some of y'all that's watching today, you might feel offended. Don't feel offended. They feel uplifted. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, but sometimes stuff got to be said. You know, no hold barred, no holding back. Because at the end of the day, they trying to take away our role models and stuff like that. So God put us in position to be your role model and tell you the stuff that the role model is not able to tell you no more. So so with that being said, welcome to the episode 84, Generation of Healing, Breaking Cycles,
and family and faith. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, oh, and I want to say, coming off of Mother's Day, man, I enjoyed my Mother's Day. I cooked me some collard greens and some ham hocks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Ashley, what about you?
I had a nice, relaxing Mother's Day.
Oh, she said nice,
I did
relaxing.
everything I wanted to do, and everybody joined me.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. What you cook?
It was Mother's Day. I wasn't cooking.
Oh, there you go. That's what you know what? I like the sound of that. She said she wasn't cooking. It's Mother's Day. There you have it. And she deserved it. She, Mother's Day, that's her day off.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like cooking. I just did what I wanted to do. If I wanted to cook, I would have cooked. But I relaxed.
There you go. And people, that's what it is. Sometimes you got to relax your brain. Sometimes you got to relax your mind. Sometimes you got to relax your body. You know what I'm saying? You got to do all them things. If you want to get to another level. You know what I'm saying? And and also we want to remember right now the Forever 8. For those of y'all don't know who the Forever 8 is, my heart goes out to the family in Shreveport, Louisiana. The 8 babies they got killed by their own father, and that's imagine what those mothers had to endure on Mother's Day, because they might have calmed down a little bit, but when Mother's Day came back around, and Mother's Day come around every year, and not just Mother's Day, but other special moments in the life, birthdays, so these wimen is gonna be hurt for quite some time now, and shout out to everybody that donated, shout out to the Governor Landry, his wife, and other people that donated thousands of dollars to help them be able to cope with stuff. So sometimes now, yeah, like I say, money ain't everything, but when you grieving and things like that, I mean, you're not working, I mean, you're not doing, and bills not getting paid, and you're gonna need a lot of money so your life can keep moving, and your life won't stop. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, so my heart goes out to the Forever 8 family. You know what I'm saying? It's always in our heart. Like they game up, level up. You know what I'm saying? We here for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, if I can come by, cut your grass or whatever we can do. You know what I'm saying? When I touch down in this city, I'm a put the motion where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of different people. We can plug you in. You know what I'm saying? So like you say, oh, you know what I'm saying? And also, we were just celebrating life all together. You know what I'm saying? So we had so many holidays leading up to this show. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, man, did you see that? Holiday after holiday. Cinco de Mayo, birthday. There's so much going on. You know what I'm saying? It just to show you that life doesn't stop. Like we all celebrating life no matter what. We're celebrating death too. So you can't not celebrate them. So they're coming one way or another. And also, big up to my Bryce, who just turned 13 years old on yesterday. Man. And like I say, and people, this is my confirmation that my baby, now I have been in California for 13 years. My baby was born May 13th. I moved to California in 2013. I had my baby. And now he's turning 13. So that's a triple 13.
That's crazy.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't happen for everybody, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes people, you got to understand your calling. So when you want to know if you're doing what God really called you to do, you know what I'm saying? Now you know what the business is, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, God has a calling for everybody, and we mean actually Him. We want everybody to be able to step into their calling. We want everybody to be able to do what God called them to do. Like that, your calling is not my calling, and your calling is not my calling. Did I say that right? My calling is not your calling, and your calling is not my calling. You know what I'm saying? So we all got our own calling. So you step into and do what God wants you to do. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like I'm just saying. And another thing too, I want to say, and it's like this, people, like. Man, there's so much going on in the world right now, and we still had killings in Shreveport. Like, everything happened during episode 83. We had a lot of tragedy, and now we got a lot of stuff that's going on right now. Actually, talk to the people.
I mean, it's just life. Life. Be safe. Be smart. Gotta pay attention to your surroundings. Watch your company you keep. All the basics of life. And then some things are beyond our control, so don't be so hard on yourself. It's just life. Life is life.
Ooh, you hear that? Life is life. Ooh, you got your notes up now.
Absolutely. So
Oh, why they go?
yeah, I do, but it's just like we. Nope, I sure don't. That's not the right one. That's the wrong one. I don't have them.
Uh.
They're not. They're not. They're not sent to me.
Oh, let's see where we at. People got a
Yeah,
little technical. You know, sometimes people
we're on
we got
83. We're on 84 now.
no, yeah, we on 84. That's what we are.
Yeah, but I only see 83.
Yeah, you're gonna see it on now. It's all in there together. You just have to scroll down a little bit.
Oh, okay. Let me see. You put it just anywhere. Sounds good to me.
I got your introduction highlighted.
No, it's not all together. All together. Mm-mm.
You see it?
Mm-mm. Yep.
I sent it to both emails.
I don't see it. Purpose over pressure. That's all I see. Which was our last one. I mean, I just think that we all just have to appreciate where we're at right now and what we have right now. Because things could always be worse. It is a lot of tragedy around, but it's also a lot of great things happening too. Balance of life.
All right, I just sent it to add. I mean,
Okay.
they got
Yeah.
the
hmm
they got the D on the end of it. You see it?
No, send it to the 310.
I mean, I can't see all that. Oh, oh, let's see something. Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize for the discrepancy right now. We're trying to get Ashley strategy away. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put the link in the chat and I'm gonna delete it. All right, create the link.
Mm-mm. Well. Don't see that either yet. Mm. Absolutely.
In the private chat.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. All right.
We're gonna get us a little theme music.
Little theme music. Oh, you ready?
Let's get it, baby. When it's up,
All
it's
right.
stuck. Fire it up.
I'm gonna say sorry for my 4 absences. We gotta talk about today how a lot of people carry pain that they never heal from, right? So sometimes the strongest thing you could do is communicate, talk
Your
about it.
introduction. You got your induction. Introduction.
I'm getting there.
In purple.
I'm getting there. That's why I said sorry for my absences.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
get it.
I'm back. Like I said, a lot of people carrying pain that they never heal from. So the strongest thing we could do is talk about it. Like I said earlier, communicate. So we could talk about the conversations that you had with 3 Feet, the tragedy in Shreveport, the pain that people endure, the division. Oh, that's a big one. And any questions? So today we're gonna have a real conversation. No matter what city, what part of the US you in, it might be tonight, today. It's still daylight out here, and it's a beautiful day. And hopefully, through our conversations, through our podcast, one of our purposes is to heal. So hopefully, you guys can heal along the way.
Yeah, and you know what? And I'm glad you brought that up because episode 83 leading up to 84 was a great show. And one thing I can say about episode 83 was like that we learned in 83, like if we don't heal what's broken, we keep repeating it, people. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and it's very important to be able to heal yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't heal yourself, you're gonna keep carrying that on with you. I don't care where you're going. You can be in the entertainment industry, you can be in the marriage, you can be with among family and friends, and you can be whatever you got that's broken people. Like you say, one thing that we learned in episode 83, you're gonna keep repeating it. You know, everything gonna be a repeat offender. And like you say, like Ashley say, he mentioned 3 feet. Like 3 feet Tata, Ratchet had 3 feet, representing the Ratchet City out of Shreveport, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, he was a great guest. I appreciate him. You know, as y'all know, we talked about where the word Ratchet come from. We talked about the what behind the A movement and things like that. Like you say, like, you know, like I mean, we connected from Maine to Spain, baby. We got connected all across the globe. But one thing about it's not about the connection, it's about putting the footwork in now, making your footprint count. And that's why Game Up Level Up is this. So a lot of times people that want the connection. It's not about making the connection, it's about making the footprint. And like another thing that Ratchet as 3 Feet did for us, like we thought, like you say, the Ratchet culture. What, like, it can be bad, it can be good. Talk to fatherhood. You know, tell out to baby 3 graduating college. Like Grambling State University. Y'all, a lot of y'all might know Baby 3 from Hey Everybody, it's Baby 3. Hey baby. And now, you know, he's grown now, graduated now. Talk about legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about what are you doing right now that's gonna shape your future. Not just your future. You got kids, you got other people in the family. You know, like what legacy are you leaving behind? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can make all the money in the world, but what legacy are you leaving for somebody else? You know, to follow the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? We also talked about moving with purpose while still in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like basically when I say in the mix, you can be dealing with trauma over here. You can be dealing with anything. Like, but you still got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can work in a professional setting, but you still got to go to work. You still got to be in the mix. No matter what you're going through in life. You can't never give up. You got to keep showing up. You know what I'm saying? And also on part 2, we shifted from the culture to healing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all the healing process. Like once you keep showing up, keep moving and grooving and moving and shaking, you know, a lot of things gonna come out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like right now, the culture is crying when it comes to the black community. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in Shreveport right now. Like I say, somebody that got killed last night. I talked to my mom today. People still are getting killed. So you would think that the 8 baby getting killed by their dad would be enough, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough. So what is it gonna take? You know what I'm saying? For people to get off their ass and get it moving forward. You know what I'm saying? You just can't sit there like a frog on a log, you know. You gotta get your ass up and get the moving, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is right there, you know. Ashley?
I mean, so tonight we're gonna go into family trauma. We're gonna talk about men feeling hopeless, broken communication, faith, healing, and accountability.
Ooh, man. That right there, man. Well, I can't wait to Mr. Man, once again I want to thank you for being here with us, Mr. Stephen Little. Like, this man is a vet, been in the industry. We connected to a good friend of mine that I've been doing a lot of events to. Shout out to Miss Kimmy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made sure too. Memorial Day weekend coming up. Like, if you ain't got your ticket for the little barbecue cookout, make sure you get your ticket now. Miss Kimmy is part of that barbecue cookout every year. You know, I think it's called barbecue brew or something like that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure we put it on the next show. Like so y'all can understand. But it's like a barbecue competition, you know, and it's right around the corner. Memorial Day is next weekend. Hey, I just say it. But you know, ain't that crazy? I'm telling you, boy, time flies when you're having fun. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't doing nothing, you just sitting still. You know, you just got a whole lot of stress on your mind. So that's why you got to get up off your ass and get to moving. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you don't want to be broke. It's no joke. So a joke is funny, but it ain't funny to be broke. And I ain't talking about. I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about broke in your mind. You know, some people think broke You know, you can be broke in your pocket too, but some people that broke in their mind, they don't lose their head. You know, that's why a lot of pimping and stuff is evolving around. You know, and like and start to Los Angeles, to the police department, to the task force, like LA, they've been cleaning the streets up. They've been cleaning up the streets of Los Angeles. I mean MacArthur Park. It might be safe to go back to MacArthur Park. Actually, they say they had about 500 agents. They cleared out a whole lot of methamphetamine. They've been cleaning up the prostitute. They didn't arrested over 500 people from what you call this street, Figueroa, or some people say Figueroa. So like they found underage teenagers, and you know what I'm saying, like they taking the streets back, and so people can go out there and get the hustle on the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't have to be little somebody else's mind to make money. You know what I'm saying? I know see the woman might be dumb, or sometimes the guy might be dumb. So Figueroa was not there to play for women. It was a play for men, females, homosexuals. You know, everybody making money on Figueroa. Like everybody got his hustle in, but it's not the right way to manipulate somebody's mind to get money. So like I'm proud to see LA cleaning up the street. Like send them to jail, put them in jail, book them.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're like so at the end of the day, becoming the one who changed the legacy. It got to start somewhere. You know, like and we're gonna start here with Game Up Level podcast with meaningful conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying, man, hit that like button, subscribe now because this show about to get it on and pop it. Make sure you share this with somebody who needs the healing because this episode is about to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, not literally blow up. I know some people might take out the content. It's about to blow up in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Ashley?
You're funny. Well, why we blowing up, right?
Ooh.
Because this episode, like, it could change somebody's life. It could save somebody's life. All of our episodes, you can go back. I'm sure it's something that speaks to you or something that you've gone through or went through. Or you might know somebody is going through that. So refer to our episodes sometimes when you're tired of talking to everybody else, or you want to just hear something different, or you want to hear what you already know. Because most of us all speak the same language, but we have to just hear it again.
Hello. You say that again, Ashley. We all speak the same language sometimes. It's that we just interpret it different. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what it is right now. We all can speak the same language, but we just interpret it different. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ashley might know a little something different than what I know. And I might know something a little different than Ashley know. But at the end of the day, we come together and all come back full circle. You know what they say? Talk to me, I talk back. Hey, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be there for people.
That part.
But most
You gotta
likely
be
you gotta
there. Oh, I like that. You gotta be there for people. You gotta be there for you. Definitely gotta be there for yourself. Amen to that. Like you say, because a lot of times some people don't realize, you gotta be there. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna we got a little my baby happy. We got a little flyer for the baby up right now. Let's see where we at. There we go. Happy birthday, Bryce. King Bryce, baby. You know what it is, baby. Daddy love you. 13, baby. What it say? New chapter, new level, same purpose, bigger future. You're 13 now. You know what I'm saying? And I was homeless. And I didn't miss not 1 year. So people stop making excuses. I was homeless. I did not miss not 1 year. So like you say, when it's all said and done, people, you can get off your ass and get it done the same way I did. You know what I'm talking about? Oh. You know what I'm saying? And like that say. And also, give it up for Mr. Sean Boston running for mayor in Shreveport. You know, like that. Y'all made so. Also, shout out to Tommy. Partnered up with Baby. They got an event this weekend also. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, boom. Booyah. Like Mr. Cindy used to say, booyah. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring our guests in. Like the Mr. Steven. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up your I got like a wonderful intro for you. But before I do the intro for you, I'm gonna read a little literature on Mr. Stephen Little, so y'all can kind of know who he is, like I know who he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stephen Little, the Brooklyn and New York born creator, executive producer, and host of the podcast with Stephen Little, began his career in entertainment as the road manager, traveling with a musical group in the late 80s. After taking a detour from entertainment to take a regular gig with a corporate restructuring firm, Stephen Little was advised by his friend Janine Green, who was a top model at the time, to pursue a career as a wardrobe stylist. The pivot led to him working with Mary J. Blige, Monica, Lil' Kim, everybody's favorite, Aaliyah, Boss Clothing, Black Opal Cosmetics, and you know what I'm saying? Like, also, Mr. Stevie Little also became a publicist working with luminaries such as Bobby Brown, a good friend of mine, Keke Palmer. You know, I've been knowing Keke Palmer since the Akita the Bee, after Akita the Bee, when she did the when she came to Shreveport to do the movie, The Long Shot. So, and my friend Jamisha introduced me to Keke Plummer at the time. Like you say, no, so like, man, so we got some good things to talk about, Mr. Little. Also, he worked with the legend, Mr. George Clinton, the Funkadelics, Pam Grier. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has been all over the globe. He also, Stephen Little moved to Los Angeles, pursued in acting, where he appeared in hit series SWAT, Nip and Tuck, The Melodies, over 30 different commercials and several movies, including 4. The hit #1 on the respected streaming service. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, so that, you know what I'm saying? So this is the legend in him, people. So we want to thank you, Mr. Stephen Little, for coming in here to the Game Up Level podcast. Man, we want to thank, man, I know, and I listened to some of your podcast, and man, and I love the way you speak. And like, when I tell you people, Mr. Little, he know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got a lot of respect for my OGs. You know what I'm talking about? Like, say, like, oh, you know, you got to put the paint where it ain't. And so thank you for helping us put the paint where it ain't today. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get your pulled up. Where we at? So while I get your intro pulled up, people in life, remember, no matter what you do in life, you gotta work for it. Don't nothing come free. You gotta work for it, people.
So you want this spot, you gotta work for it. To make dreams come true, you gotta work to it. Spend unlimited hours working up, losing sleep. Better close them up. I can't miss her. I can't miss her. You say you want this spot, you gotta work for it. To make dreams come true, you gotta work towards it. Spend unlimited hours up work, losing sleep. Barely closing my eyes, I can't miss a beat. Practice make perfect, pressure break pipes. Learn from my L's, I'm applying them to my life. Did that shit in the dark and end up coming to the light. I made it out the trenches despite all of my ups and downs. They don't wanna see you win, they barely wanna see you live. I'd be surprised if you stuck around. I'ma tell it.
Alrighty.
Oh, back. Gate, please, sir. Sir, I'm a reporter for AERL News. Yes. I'm sorry, sir. We are investigating Top Bar Limited.
We're just leaving.
Just let us finish our segment.
Get out of here.
Let's just go, Scott. No, just wait. All right?
If you don't get out of here, I'm calling the police.
Go ahead. Call the police, by all means. Hey, I'll call them for you. Please, by all means. What do you think they'll think of all these exotic animals you have here? Please.
Man, I'll give you one more
while
time.
We're here,
Get
Evan,
out.
on him.
Put the camera down. Put the camera.
Open two.
Hey, guys. Hey, Pete. You see any vermin on the corridor there? Vermin? Mice. No. See, told you. You're paranoid, man. I know what I saw.
The arresting officer advises protective custody.
Are you a cop or a child rapist? Neither.
Prisoner wants to see you too. Time to go.
Yo!
How you
What's
doing?
going on? What's going on, Mr. Stephen Little? What's good with you, mate? It's a blessing to have you in the building today.
Thank you for having me, and thank you, Kaimi Rochelle, for the introduction. You know, Kaimi's my girl. I've known her forever.
Most definitely. You know what? And like I say, man, and Kami, she's a great person, man. I've done a lot of different events with her from Beverly Hills.
Yeah, she looks out. She definitely looks out. She was actually the first guest on my podcast, and I was just telling her. I sent her a message telling her that she gets such a positive reaction from the interview that we did, and that she was so inspiring to so many women, which was actually the purpose of my podcast.
Most definitely. And real quick, Mr. Steven, I think you're getting some type of not to cut you off. I think you're getting some type of feedback.
Okay, let me see. Is this better?
Go. Let me see.
Because I have the headphones in. How about now?
Check.
How about now?
1, 2.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Do you have two devices up?
No. I'm just on my phone with the earbuds.
All right, let's see. Check.
Hello.
1,
hello.
2. Check.
Hello.
Check.
Hello.
Okay, I think we got it now.
Okay.
Mic check.
Can you hear me?
1, 2. Let's see. I think what it is. I'm hearing we got feedback coming in from somewhere.
Yeah, I hear feedback in my ear, but do you hear feedback on the recording?
Oh, maybe it's from me. Okay, it might be the wind you hear. I'm on a boat right now.
Oh. I want to be on a boat.
So let me go inside the cabin.
Check.
The wind did just pick up.
Well, I hear feedback on my end. I hear
It could be the
double.
wind.
Let's see something. Hold on for a minute, Mr. Let me see something right quick. Hold on. Check.
I'm gonna go inside the cabin.
Yeah, actually, I think it's you.
Okay. I'm packing it up. I'm moving along. It's such a beautiful day. I came to enjoy the sun.
Check. I know it was a beautiful day out there.
It is so pretty outside today. Not too warm. Not too cool. All right, is that better? Yeah.
Mic check. I got the background noise on.
I think that should be better. I came inside.
No echo.
Oh, well then that's not me.
Echo. Echo. 1 2. 1 2.
Yeah, it might
1
be your
2.
speaker.
1
I
2.
don't know.
1 2.
Whew.
Check. 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 1 2. Yeah, I think you asked it.
It can't be me anymore. I'm not outside anymore.
Well, I think it's the one setting on your computer. You got your phone.
No, I got the same computer I always use.
What you got?
A MacBook.
Check. 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 Check.
It was like highlighting green when no one was talking on my end, but now it's not. But I do hear some echo going on. Excuse me. I don't know.
Okay. What I'm gonna do? Start talking.
What you want me to talk about? Want me to talk about this topic? That's where we're going with this. We got to start talking about the pain we inherited. Ooh, that's gonna be deep right there.
Mr. Little, start talking.
Can you hear me?
Check. Check. I can hear you good.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you in there.
Great.
Mic check. Mic check. Just say something right quick to make sure we got the audio.
Do you have the audio? 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3.
I think I see what it is now. I think it's on your end. Like I hear the feedback coming in. I think it's what it might be. You might have to might throw your the speakerphone and sometimes the speakerphone and the headphone. Sometimes the audio will come out your come out the phone and stuff. The phone is good. The visuals look good.
How does it sound now?
Check, check.
How does it sound?
Check, check. Mic check. 1 2.
1 2 3.
Your voice sound good. Actually, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna let Ashley talk.
So we're gonna be talking about the pain we inherited.
Yes.
Pretty soon.
We want to do the mic check with him. We want to see what mic stuff that we can get the audio situated.
Yeah, because it sounds like it's on his end. Is there the echo when he talks?
How about now?
Oh wow. Well, Dwayne will fix it. He's an expert at all this type of stuff.
That's why I don't do live. Hold on.
No, but we don't mind. It's okay for Twitch. That's funny.
With your own. I broke my glasses.
Check. Uh-oh.
Okay.
See what it is, Mr. Little? Will you?
Okay. Hold on.
While you doing that, we're gonna go ahead and do that right quick. Let me take him to a commercial break.
How is that?
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, what's going
What's
on?
going on?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, I
all
think
good.
it's all good.
Yeah,
Let me
better.
see.
Let me see.
Yep. I think
I think
what we'll
what
do,
we'll do,
like actually, I think
actually,
when
I
he
think when
talk,
he talk,
we're gonna let him
we're
say
gonna let him
something.
say something.
And we might just
We
have to
might just
move.
have to move.
We might have to
We
just
might have
mute
to just mute
ourselves
ourselves
while he talk.
while he talk.
Yeah, because it's not me. This is exactly what I use on my podcast, and I don't use headphones or anything. Because I hear the reverb from when you speak.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't hear it just now.
And I think what it is. See, right now, I got you. I got you and Ashley to mute right now. So right now, so do you hear it? So let's see now. I think we just fixed it.
Okay, great.
Everyone speak. So right now,
Hello,
Hello.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
Mic
3.
check.
Mic check.
It's you.
It's you.
Yeah, it is you. That's what I've been
Me?
saying.
It's me.
Yes.
All right, let's see
Let's
something.
see something.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Check.
Check.
1, 2, 3.
Mic
2, 3. Mic check.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
that sounded interesting.
interesting.
All right. So what we're
Right,
gonna
so
do
what
is
do is
I'm gonna mute everybody while I'm talking. Then that way I'm gonna everybody else flow, I'm just gonna unmute everybody. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it into the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize for the multi-functioning people. But right now we want to get started with segment 1. And right now we're talking about the pain that we inherit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of time people like you know what I'm saying. A lot of us we deal with pain. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the chat so y'all can see, put that up there on the screen. But like when it comes to pain, people, I want to say this: like, no matter what you go through in life, it like man, it can be a little rough. Like sometimes people they be like they sweep it on the rug, or sometimes you might have heard the saying sometimes you got to sweep your own front door before anything else happen. I want to say at the end of the day, I learned to sweep my own porch before I sweep somebody else's porch. And basically what I'm going to break down to you right now is I'm going to break down to you a little bit what it means about the pain when you're passing it down. So basically how the trauma get passed down to generations and stuff like that. So basically like and how it get passed down, it basically get passed down from learned behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like say for instance, like if you got kids, you got children and stuff like that, by what they watching on TV. Like if your child grows up around yelling, emotional shutdown, fear, addiction, unhealthy relationship, survival mode, a lack of attention. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. That's when it comes to like generational trauma and intergenerational trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to say like they might also believe that the behavior is normal. Like for instance, like me, my kid, my son. I know it's a lot of stuff I did as a parent because I'm not a perfect parent that both my kids do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to say like even loving parents and unknowingly pass down unhealthy coping mechanism. You know, so basically we just gotta be careful when it comes to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is like survival mode parenting. You know, like a lot of times people don't understand like when it comes to survival mode what that means. And basically when like and I'm saying this like this because generation it start with the kid. Like it don't really start with the adult first, and like it start with the kid. So basically, when it comes to like how trauma often teaches people to survive instead of emotionally connect. Like I want to say, like parents who experience trauma may become overly strict, emotionally unavailable, hyper protected, anxious, controlling. Like sometimes I might be like, sit your ass down, boy, sit down. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Like so now I'm not helping it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Hmm. It's deep right there.
Well, I think that you really struck on something when you said about the survival. Because I know I was a single parent twice. And, I wanted to make sure that my kids were supported and, and provided for. And there were a lot of things that I was so busy paper chasing that there were a lot of emotional things that weren't available. And then, children, even though there are a lot of women who have decided to like raise children on their own, and some didn't decide, they were forced in that situation. But children need both parents, because there's things that a child can't get from a mother that they get from a father, and things that they can't get from a father that they can only get from a mother. So I think a nuclear family is really important, and that's the beginning of the breakdown in our culture. And that, being a lot older than you guys, I noticed that came from the crack addictions of like when I was a teenager. There's a whole generation that lost parenting and lost the family structure because their parents were out like smoking crack. And then they end up going to their grandparents, or they were in foster care, or taking care of themselves. So I think that was the beginning of the breakdown of our culture. I can't hear you.
And you know what you're saying, that is so true, Mr. Like they with the crack addiction back in the '80s and stuff like that, like and like they mean I grew up from a single parent household and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like so I can definitely relate like saying so a lot of time we just talk like the mama that's doing it and no daddy, so us kids, us male, we go out here and we just go out here and be on survival mode, and we kind of leave the we we kind of leave the women hanging, not on purpose, but because we didn't have the father in the household and things like that.
And then survival mode kind of replaces stability. I mean, you're not being stable, you're not being available, you might be isolating and don't even recognize it because you're so busy trying to put the food on the table. So you kind of leave your kids sometimes in the wilderness. So you got to be present at the same time, because survival mode can bring on all those things. You're on mute. You're muted.
Yeah. Okay.
Say, like,
Go ahead.
My mother had me at 16. And, my father was in and out of jail. And it was during the Vietnam War when I was a kid. So, the excuse was he was in Vietnam. So people didn't know that, my father was, in jail. Then when my mother, she went and she got her education. So when I was growing up, when I was in school, my mother worked during the day and then went to school at night. So she was coming home at like 8 or 9. So I was basically by myself, and I was responsible for my homework, my chores, being responsible for myself because, she was in survival mode. She wanted to make sure that I wasn't a statistic, especially being that she had a child at 16 years old in 1967 when you couldn't go to school. Like there were things that you couldn't do if you were pregnant at that time. And I think one of the things that she did that I can say that my mother did, like the young girls, she would tell them, there's no reason for you to get pregnant. And like girls thought it was cute. Like, oh, I'm getting pregnant. Me and my boyfriend are having a baby, and they didn't want to have, and then when they were having these kids young, they didn't want to have the benefit of marriage because they were looking at it as, marriage was just a piece of paper. They didn't look at the sanctity of marriage or the importance of marriage or legitimizing their child, not realizing that legally their child wasn't entitled to certain things from the father because of not having that piece of paper. And now people are finding that out. There are a lot of kids, like a lot of my cousins, I noticed, like when we were growing up, they had kids. They would come to church and say, oh, my baby's last name is whatever the father's last name is. But now, like with Facebook, I'm seeing that wasn't those kids' last names, because they never did the paperwork, which was very important.
And you know what? And that's true. Like you say, and I put that up on the thing. Like you say, that is so true. Mr. Little, because and basically what that is, they basically like the silence and unspoken pain. Like people that like you thought that's what you call sweeping up on the rug, and that's why sometimes children often feel the emotional weight without understanding the source. So sometimes the kids don't know that mom and dad supposed to exist, and they just think, oh, mama this, mama this, mama this. No, but it really in reality, and sometimes too, I think me coming from Louisiana, sometimes ain't nothing to do in Louisiana but sleeping with everybody. So we sleeping with everybody, and sometimes people don't know who the mom, don't know who the daddy is. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Right. And um, and I think that also another thing is there are also not a lot of programs for children to attend anymore because so many programs were cut. Like during the Obama administration, there was so many programs that were cut for minorities. So like when I was growing up, we had free daycare centers and after school programs. A lot of those were gone. So the kids have nothing to do. And they also, also with kids not having competitions like we used to have where everybody gets a trophy for participation. Participation isn't real life. Like you don't get awarded for just existing. And so I think that a lot of the trauma comes as people not being able to cope with losing or knowing what to do when they're in a situation, whereas they're not the number one because everybody gets a trophy. Everybody is patted on the back just for being there. Whereas when I came up, classes were separated. We had the special classes, which the one class is for the most intelligent. Then it went down to 5 or 6. So we weren't slowed down. Those of us who were more intelligent weren't slowed down by the slower kids. But now all the kids are put together. And then it's so frustrating for the teachers because one, they're not even making a lot of money. Then they have to deal with the accelerated child who's bored and being rambunctious, and the slower child who isn't keeping up. So he's being rambunctious. And then the teacher's making minimum wage down there and has to deal with all that. So I think these are all the things that contribute to the downfall of our culture.
And you know what? Exactly. And before we get ready to move on to the second point, and like you say, that is so true. And I definitely want to touch on that for a moment, like you just said, Mr. Little. And basically, that is so true. And that's why, and I want to say, like the key message is like generation trauma. Like, it's just safe to say generation trauma may explain but it's the behavior, like you just did. Like, but healing changing the future, and that sometimes we have to we focus on the trauma so much, but we never focus on the healing part. And maybe because sometimes people don't know how to heal. You know what I'm saying? So with people not knowing how to heal, it's like it throws us in the loop. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I want to say, like, when it comes to breaking the cycle, people, I want y'all to understand, healing begins when somebody becomes self-aware enough to say what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be able to say what happened to me. Like me, I was homeless. I can walk around and be like, oh, I'm homeless, I can't do nothing with my head, with my lip poked out. Like, that's not gonna do nothing. And if I don't heal myself about the situation, so you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like at the end of the day, it's like I have to say stuff like what happened to me won't define how I treat my kids or treat other people. So, and basically all they're saying is, I had to do a lot of different things. I went to therapy. I prayed to God. You know, I had to have how to have hard conversations with people. What brought me to that situation. I had to learn emotional intelligence. Cause I didn't really know what emotional intelligence was. You know what I'm saying? So people, I want to definitely say, if you don't understand emotional intelligence, you better get yourself in the loop with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, we had a show on emotional intelligence, and like I say, it was very deep. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, like I also had to learn how to become a better parent because I let the cat out the bag. My oldest child is not really my son. That was my ex-wife son. But by me meeting my ex-wife when my oldest son was only 3 years old, I'm all he know. Now his dad grew up in Carson, California, but the only thing he was on his mind was pimping hoes and making money. He didn't care about. He even said it to the face, to the son's face, like fuck you. That's for your mama and your simp stepdad. He even called me a simp, not knowing he thinking it's a simp for me to step up to take care of a kid that's not mine. No, it's about being responsible. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and as before I let everybody else speak, and the next point that I'm about to get to now is about the fathers, like absent fathers and broken communication and emotional suppression. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that right there is deep. But before I go in deep on talking about absent fathers and broken communications and emotion suppression, Mr. Little, what's something that you want to say about that?
Well, being that I was a single father twice, um, I remember I made it a point to um, show affection, especially to my son. And my son has a son now, and he shows the same affection to his son. And I noticed that a lot of my friends said that they knew their father loved them, but their father never said it or their father never showed it because it's a misnomer or misconception, rather, that black men feel that you can't really show affection to their sons or it's going to make them soft. And all it really does is creates a person that doesn't know how to show affection or show love to their children or their loved ones. And that's a generational trauma. That's really a generational trauma where kids are saying, well, I know he loves me, but he never said it. Or like the black father feeling that because he provides, that's showing love. And where it's like, what's a hug? My son is 33 years old. He still hugs me. And he hugs his son, who's my grandson's going to be 9 or 10. I'm a horrible grandfather. But 9 or 10 this month. And I think that's what it is, that you have to show love in the home and show children what love is so that they can give it out. I know, like my kid's mother, she didn't receive affection at home. So she didn't know how to show affection to our kids. I remember one time we were sitting, she lived in Minnesota, and we were on the train one time, the light rail. And my son was on one knee, my daughter was on the other knee, and I was holding them like this on the train. And she was just staring at us. And I remember she said later, I wish I could do that. And this is a mother. She was like, I wish I could do that. But she didn't learn that. And people don't understand. Love is learned behavior. You have to have someone teach you how to love. Some people don't learn till later because of like their chosen family or something. But that's the first thing. We have to heal. We have to show love. We have to show affection because that's the whole spectrum of life. Those are all the emotions that we have to deal with, and you can't cut one off.
Mine. And you know what? And I like that you said that because we also like say, like, man, that right there was needed to be said because I'm like, and I pray for anybody that's watching right now, y'all hit the like button, hit the share button because, like you say, people, I promise today you're gonna be changed. And we actually got a part in there where actually gonna get a thing to say something about the mothers. After I go ahead and break it down a little bit to add, I'm gonna add my 2 cents on what you just said. And one thing I want to say is, that when it comes to, like you say, love is learned behavior. I like that. That is so true. And I want to add to that. I want to say this. A lot of people grew up in home where love was there, but communication wasn't. Where the pain existed, but nobody talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, sweep it under the rug. You know what I'm saying? And also where fathers were physically absent, and some of them were most emotionally unavailable. Like I knew my father. My father was 70 years old, in a wheelchair, married to a whole nother wife. You know what I'm saying? Like but and all I got from him was a Social Security check because he got Social Security. You know what I'm saying? That's all I had. So love for me, for my dad, was my mom had to go down there and fill out the check, the information to get the check, so we can be able to pay bill. But thank God that my mom went was only $80 at the time because we stayed in my auntie house. So like I say, so shout out to my auntie, Aunt Renee, no longer here with us no more. She passed away, but thank you for giving my mom and us a place to stay while we was young. You know what I'm saying? But and also I want to say too, and when you're a young boy growing up without guidance, affection and accountability, like you mentioned, and emotional support, sometimes you might grow into the men that's carrying anger, confusion, abandonment. I did for a minute. My goddad kind of saved me, but I was breaking in houses. I was doing all type of stuff, because nobody was there to stop me. And all I know was I had to help my mom. So my thing was I had to go hit me a lick. So like you say, like I had to go knock down the door on somebody's doorstep, and thank God I didn't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, when it comes to broken communication, I want to say a lot of families don't communicate; they react. But instead, people yell instead of this. Like sometimes people like, get your ass up, shut up, yeah, yeah, yeah. All they yelling and hollering, and sometimes by people that's yelling because they didn't know. So we thinking yelling and hollering is the way to talk to people. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to sit down at the table, like saying, I'm not racist. But sometimes when I went to the white people's house, and I was friends with, they would be able to sit down and be cordial and have dinner. But when I be around my black people, like we go around for Christmas time. One thing for Christmas, I know there's gonna always be a fight. I know somebody always gonna start some shit. That's just what it was. That's just what I saw. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, but we still loved each other. But that's just how we loved each other. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people shut down instead of expressing themselves. That's why now on this podcast, I guess, me, Ashley, anybody, we want everybody to express themselves. So however you gotta say it, I'm never gonna get mad at a person for expressing themselves. We all got to express ourselves. A lot of times people, like they say, closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? So and I want to say, some parents never heard, like you said earlier, heard I love you. So that's why sometimes the kids don't say it. Sometimes kids look at you like they scared to say I love you. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of crazy. Ashley. Ashley.
Am I on mute? Oh, okay. I'm good. I've been saying a whole bunch of stuff, but I've been on mute. But I mean, whew, that's a lot. And then you were talking about Mother's Day, how it just passed. And I guess some people, I noticed in talking with people, it was not really a day of celebration for some, not for everyone. Sometimes it was a day of trauma and reflection for others. That's why it is important to heal, go to therapy, or whatever you need to do to give yourself some closure to heal about whatever trauma you may feel that you inherited from your family dynamics, whether it be mother, father, or the relations between mothers and fathers. That's crazy. So, I mean, you got to know the importance of appreciate mothers while you're healing from your family wounds. And know it's a journey for everybody. Your mom might not have had a playbook on how to mother. It was generationally passed down, some of the things that we see and we learn and teach our children. So you might want to be the one to break those generational curses. It's definitely worth it. Because every generation is supposed to get better and better and be better.
And you know what, Ash? I like that you said that right there. And before I close out that, Mr. Little, and then we go on to the next segment. What stuff would you want to expound to the guests that's watching right now?
Well, one of the things is going to Mother's Day. Actually, I lost my mother in 2001, and the last time I saw her was actually on Mother's Day.
Sorry for the loss too.
Thank you. Um, and it's like your mother is your first love, your first friend, the first person you're supposed to trust. Um, and but I wanted to say that I think is really important is a lot of times the mothers, they have issues with the children's father and they bring it to the children. And the women, a lot of women, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of women, and been my experience, personal experience and through friends, is when the relationship is over between the man and the woman interferes with the relationship between the father and the child. And the mother will blame the father for not seeing the children, but sometimes it gets too hard to see the children because of all the things that the mother puts the father through to have a relationship, because the mother's trying to have a relationship, or she's trying to be vengeful to the father, and she will lie or misconstrue it in her head and say, oh, your father doesn't want to see you. But sometimes he just doesn't want to go through all the things that he has to go through to see those kids, because sometimes the mother makes it so hard.
Ooh, Ashley, go ahead, say something. I see it on your face. I see it on your face.
No, it's true. It doesn't just happen with the mother. Sometimes the fathers take on that role too and do things like that, or other people in the family. So it could be, I think it is more prevalent with mothers, and mothers do those things. Man, sometimes it's even what they're taught. Sometimes their mothers taught them to behave that way. You never know, It's unfortunate and sad because nobody wins when the family feuds.
Go ahead.
I just want to say, when like I shared that my son has a son, I'll never forget. My son was with his kid's mother, and it's very public that I don't like her. So if she sees this, she already knows I don't like her. But but I remember when she was pregnant, she said, she had called me, and it was a holiday, and she said, if he doesn't act right, I'm going to take him to court. She didn't even have the baby yet. So her mindset, but she got that from her mother. Her mindset before she even had the baby was like, oh, I'm going to court and take him for child support. And I was like, yo, you F with my son, I'm coming after you. So she came into the relationship combative.
Go ahead, Ashley.
You have children, it's like, how many people get along with their baby mother or baby father? It's like you guys are automatically ops. It wasn't like that before. I mean, geez, we need to get back to what's important, and remember the positive. How you even got there to make the baby. I mean, geez, we got to do a lot of self-reflection as a people a whole, not just one community, but all the communities go through this type of thing. But some of us go through it more, and that's where it comes to us and how we're raising children and how we are behaving and carrying ourselves and thinking about what's beneficial for the family. And that's just an individualistic mindset of how we can get over on each other, but instead work together and build.
Hello. And before we get ready to go, go ahead, Ashley.
No, I said hello. That's right, hello.
Hey. And before we get ready to go ahead and segment 2, and I want to sum it up with this right here. We got to always sum it up. And so now that we talked about that, you know what I'm saying, and this podcast is about giving you answers that you don't already have. And I'm willing to give you the healing message for it. And I want y'all to understand, healing starts with honesty. Like, if you can't be honest with yourself, who can you be honest with? We got to stop lying, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it starts when somebody say, the pain stops with me. It don't stop with my kid. The pain stops with you. You know what I'm saying? So we got to normalize communication. So like they mothers, you got to allow the kid to speak to their father. Father, you got to respect your baby mom, and things like that, and communicate better. I tell my ex-wife all the time, like I don't argue with her, I don't fuss with her. Like that, I just go. What I do, I go absent, and then when I go absent, then everything come back together because he realized that okay, well, no, then we come back and have a mutual conversation and things like that. Then also too, we all got to have accountability. No, we know like nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also when it comes to accountability, your main accountability partner needs to be God. That's why they have therapy and prayer in church. Right? You can get somebody in church that helps you out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. Communicate. And also the father, you need to be present no matter what. If your baby mama don't like you, don't worry about it. Figure out if she got a friend, mama, anybody that you can bring some stuff for the baby over. Like the baby the baby gonna need clothes, baby gonna need shoes, baby gonna need toys, baby gonna need a lot of stuff. Find you a contact person that you can bring it to. If you can't meet with the mom or get along with the mom, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, in men, we got to know how to be able to express our emotion in healthy ways. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to generational healing, it isn't just about surviving. It's about learning how to live differently. You know what I'm saying? That's what generational healing is all about. It's about learning how to live different. So we all got different background. We got we all different. So, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm not like my ex-wife. She's from Los Angeles, South Central. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. At first, Ashley will tell you. Ashley gets on me all the time. I don't get mad at Ashley when I be like, well, I can't stand California. California people this, California people this. But I said less. I don't say it a lot now. You see, I see all the eyes when you say that. Ah! You know what I'm saying? You know I'm telling the truth. I just keep it real. I'm a real one. You know what I'm saying? But I have to understand it's different. Everybody do stuff different. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little times I might be like, oh no, that's the LA people. And Ashley might be like, oh, that's everybody. But sometimes, when you talk to hundreds of people a day, I kind of did different perspectives. That's why I like having the podcast with a female perspective on, because I can't always speak for a woman. Now I get on here. Now me and Mr. Lillard can get on this podcast by ourselves. We can bash women. We can do all type of stuff. But would it be right? No. But sometimes it's good to have a woman's opinion, a woman perspective sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that is what's needed, you know? Mr. Little?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. And like I said, there's not an absolute on any equation, when it comes to people's behavior. There's a spectrum. And like you said, it's not just in our culture, but, we're judged harder, and it affects our children more because it affects us not just emotionally, but economically, socially. And so, we just have to get right. We just have to get right and learn how to co-parent, because co-parenting is a completely different relationship than, just than a romantic relationship. So we have to learn how to co-parent. And, having to deal with, it's a great idea to have a point person, to drop off the materialistic things for the child. But, the child needs to interact, needs to be with the father, have personal time with the father. Like little girls, that's how they learn how to be treated by men. Boys learn how to become men by spending that time with the father, and vice versa with the mother. So I think that we have to learn how to have a relationship to co-parent with our co-parent for our children's sake, to make them fuller human beings.
Most definitely. I love what you just said, and like that, you know what I'm saying, and and that's why people when it comes to some families, they like to pass down wealth. They think because I'm out here grinding, like you said earlier, you making your money, Like sometimes a lot of other people they pass down wounds. So why not get a balance? Why about not heal them wounds, explain stuff to your kid, and you can still pass down the wealth. So they're gonna need the wealth too. But nobody wants a whole bunch of wealth, and they got all your wounds and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, that'll be crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, like asking before we go on to the next segment, what's something you want to sum it up with? Wait, hold on. There we go.
We have to educate ourselves more as a people on the purpose of family and the opportunities that family bring. We can't let our reality TV, our social media educate us in any area, especially when it comes to family structures and family dynamics. It was said earlier, all the benefits that come with marriage is more than just a piece of paper. The lifestyle that is portrayed and glorified is not reality. Many cultures know that, but sometimes our culture doesn't know that and doesn't show that. So the church was a place to help educate on being family units. Grandma's house, and your grandfather's house, that was a place to help educate us on being a family units, what's acceptable in a family, standards of the family, and we gotten away from that. And once as a culture we can get back to the importance of family units and not just the importance of making babies, having fun, living life, balling out. Life is more than that. We'll be in a better place.
And you know what? And I love that you said that, Ashley, because that next video still before we go on to the next segment right here, but you they said right there was powerful, and I'm so glad that I pulled that next clip. Y'all might laugh at this while we watching this, but that is so true. And like that, when it comes to church, and that's something that we got to really get back to. We got to get back to God. So we kind of get away from God, and we trying to do everything ourselves. And like Mr. Little, a lot of times people, they think they can do it themselves. They think they don't need God. But right here, I'm gonna let little grandmom tell us different. And from there we can go on to the next segment. Grandma, where she at? Now she's not my grandma. God bless my grandma. My grandma been passed away over 30 years. But she's somebody's grandma. And you gotta connect with God, people. You gotta talk to God.
If you got in here and thought it's gonna be easy, you made a mistake. The trials and tests the Lord send you through sharpens you for what the Lord has down the road for you. If you think you're having trials and tests, hang in there. Get closer to Jesus. Lay aside a meal. Get in the Word. Let me tell you, stay with the Word, people. Stay with the Word. Get in the Word.
Go ahead, Mr. Little.
She said, stay with the Word.
Hey, you got to stay with the Word, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when it comes to segment 2, we talking about men, fatherhood, mothers, and feeling love. What that look like, people. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, at the end of the day, you got to stay with the Word. So God, no matter what goes on in this world, like God is the epitome to everything. Like that, He gonna take you out of whatever situation, whatever struggle that you're going through. And I want to say right now, as we tap into segment 2, I want to basically say, like, when it comes to men feeling hopeless, pressure, disconnected, and silent with carrying pain. You know what I'm saying? But before I say something like that, I'm gonna let Mr. Little speak on being feeling hopeless, pressure, disconnected, and carrying pain in silence. So sometimes men was taught, I'm him. Like, nigga, thinking about to fuck with me. I'm that nigga. I'm that man. You know, like, what's up? Hey, man, shut your bitch ass up. You know, like, hey, I ain't the one. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we some men were taught to be strong and hold it in. Sometimes, man, we gotta let it out. The more you hold it in, the weaker you get. You know what I'm saying? So Mr. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up on now. That way, as you go ahead and break it down before I go ahead and break it down with you. I'm gonna put that on the screen. Go ahead.
Well, you know, as men, well, as boys, one of the things that we're always told, like if you get hurt, you know, you fall and hurt yourself, man up, stop crying. You know, don't be a little girl. You're being a sissy. There are all these negative connotations that go along with showing emotion, which we carry into adulthood. And, you know, I had interviewed this author, Kenya Taylor. She had this amazing book called Surviving the Stress, I believe the title was. You Google it, Kenya Taylor. And she talks about all the things that men go through, especially Black men. And she saw it with her own son, that her son's father was so overbearing, and because he came from a patriarchal society in Africa. And so men were supposed to behave a certain way and supposed to have certain control of their family. That her 9-year-old son said in therapy that he wished he had a gun, he would kill himself. And that was at 9 years old. So she wrote a book about the stresses that Black men go through. And I think there's so many different things that are put on men, especially Black men, but all men, that, you know, I said in one of my podcasts, that, you know, there's that word sassy that's going on now. If a man argues with a woman and, you know, the thing now, she'll turn around and be like, oh, you being sassy, when he's expressing himself, which is a whole nother connotation. It takes you out the argument that you were in, and now you're defending your masculinity. There are women, I remember on the Sherry Shepherd show and on the Wendy Williams show, both of them saying they don't want men who get manicures and pedicures. So what they supposed to look like? You know, they're supposed to have like calluses and all this stuff. There's self-care. You know, if you cry, then it's like, oh, I don't know how to deal with that. A lot of women don't know how to deal with seeing a Black man break down, and they don't comfort. It's sort of like a pushback. It's like, oh my God, you're crying. What do I do with that? But it's also because they're not used to seeing it, because how many Black women have seen their father just sit there and cry? You know, also their mothers, you know, because everybody's trying to figure out and solve a problem. They don't have time to sit back and cry. You know, they don't have time to. So when you do get emotionally over, and the weight is too much for you, and your body, because you can't really control that when that happens. When your body breaks down and you just have to release it, you shouldn't be judged and vilified for having an emotion.
Ooh, I love that. And you know what? I like when Ashley put them fingers up. I gotta let my girl say something. Go ahead, say it, Ashley. Spit it.
No, it's very true. I mean, showing emotions and showing vulnerabilities and being humble is something that could be frowned upon or shunned upon in our culture. Because we're supposed to be strong. We're supposed to be resilient. We're supposed to be superheroes and be able to take care and do everything. We got to build Rome. I mean, geesh. Sometimes that pressure becomes so much and you can't help it. You release that pressure. But then when you release that pressure in the form of tears or in the form of rest, it's made to be an extreme.
And like you say, when it comes to that pressure, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know what I'm saying? And to add to what y'all just said, like say, and with me putting my 2 cents onto it, and I want to say this, like I say, a lot of men grow up believing like you gotta provide, you gotta stay strong, you can't show no weakness, you gotta figure it all out alone. No, that's bullshit. You know. So when life hits hard, financial stress, broken relationship, trauma, fatherhood, disappointment, you know what I'm saying? Instead of opening up, many men go, they go silent, you know what I'm saying? Instead of opening up, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to say this, people, when it comes to carrying pain quietly, some men smile in public, but mentally they are exhausted. Some men are carrying childhood trauma, like we talked about earlier. So for those of y'all that's tuned in right now, make sure you hit the share button, hit the like button, even comment. You know what I'm saying? Like if you comment, you can comment now, or you can comment out later. You know what I'm saying? I prefer you to comment now. That way we can answer your question. You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of men, I know a lot of men that's dealing with childhood trauma. Like I got a lot of homeboys that were molested and raped by their other brother. You know, I know some people that was abandoned by their parents. Well, they are not more like they wasn't really abandoned. They felt abandoned because the mom or dad was at work all the time. They didn't spend no time with them. I know people that's depression. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of men suffer with rejection. A lot of men go to grief. Like, ooh, God forgive. I mean, I know a lot of people. Like anybody that lost their mom, I do. Like my heart is with you. But some men use that as a crutch. When their mom died, that's the main thing they use. Or my mama died. Or my mama passed away. No, you don't. You know. I understand that you lost somebody. Like my heart goes out to you. Lost somebody. But you don't want to use that as a crutch. So your mama might come back and spit on you. You know, you do that as a crutch. My grandma passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like and my grandma, I lived in the house with my grandma. So my grandma is like my mom when my mom was at work. But I tell you something like that, my grandma might spit in my face. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta stop using stuff as a crutch, and stop handicapping our mind. You know what I'm saying? So one thing you got to understand is, without ever talking about whatever you're going through, man, that would be deep. That's the deepest thing you can go through. Not talking about what you're going through. You used to be able to talk about what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? With somebody, a counselor, a close friend, somebody. Because I want you to understand, people, especially my men that's watching, because society has taught you to man up, stop crying, handle it yourself. But, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this. So, when they suppress their emotion until it turns into anger, isolation, addiction, emotionally shut down, violent towards themselves or other, like rest in peace to my sister, she committed suicide. I know she's not a man, but I want to say, so when you go by what society taught you, like you can't go by what society taught you. Society teach you a lot of stuff. You might want to turn to God, somebody that can really help you. You know what I'm saying? So society teaching you to man up and stop crying and handle yourself, that's bullshit. You know, that ain't good. You're gonna keep dealing with them problems. So to all my men out there that's needing help, I want you to know, this episode is not about blaming you. It's about understanding what men need. And us men out there, I'm speaking on us men. We need the support, the guidance, the brotherhood. Stop hanging around everybody that smoke dope. You know, stop hanging around people that ain't working, no job. Stop hanging around everybody that want something for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Get you a real brotherhood. I've been in some real brotherhoods before. People, one of the main brotherhoods that I've been in that kind of helped me out a little bit too was hanging with the white man, as we say. You know, and I'm not racist. That's how we say it in the South. I went to Mississippi in the middle of the woods with the white men. We were doing kayaking. We were roasting marshmallows, drinking scotch and everything. They didn't do anything to me, but we had great conversation. We was able to express ourselves. We talked about different things, like that, and we all had accountability for ourselves. That's when I learned about accountability. Meaning, I can't go around blaming everybody for nothing. I can't blame my mom. I can't blame my dad for not being there. You know what I'm saying? So when I hung out with the white people that I hung out with, I even joined their cult. So if you want to look it up, it's called the People of Praises. Come out of South Bend, Indiana. And I traveled and everything with them. You know what I'm saying? We took things to a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? It was a safe space for me to heal myself. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I want to say this. With me being a father now, and I understand being present matters now. So by me healing myself when I was a little younger, before I became a father. So I had to understand that it's not just physical, it was emotional too. So one thing about my young boys out there, what we need to hear. So if you got a young son, a long cousin, or any young boy, little boy that come in contact with you. Be they guiding it. Give them communication. Show them they love. Show them what accountability look like. You know, be the example of what healthy manhood look like. Because I want you to understand. All my little boys out there, sometimes kids watch this podcast. So I want to say, to all my little boys out there that's watching, you know what I'm saying? I want to say, don't automatically become healed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? When you're a man. Yeah? But somebody got to teach you. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes little boys think they become healed when they become men. No. You can become healed when you're a little boy. So by the time you become a grown man, you'll be a better dad than me. Like my son Bryce will be a better dad than me. Because I'm teaching him now. So all the mishaps I went through, I'm teaching him now. And before I give the floor to Mr. Before I give the floor to Mr. Little, I want to say this. A healed man change families. A broken man who never healed can unintentionally break them. You feel me? And that's a fact. So I'm gonna put that in the chat. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the mic up back to Mr. Little. Oh, I think I lost him. But like you say, but until he come back, go ahead.
Well, let me see. Ooh, this is some deep stuff right here. So breaking cycles. We got to break these cycles through being present, communicating, holding each other accountable, and healing. Both mothers and fathers. Not just one or the other. And aunties and everybody else who got something to say about the relationship and the kids and the lifestyle. That's crazy. Aunties, sisters, brothers. Whoever has their opinion, you guys we all need to heal and break those generational curses and do better. You know better, be better.
And y'all hear that, people? Like I said, we all got to heal. You know better, do better. Because at the end of the day, we all is struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, not sometimes it ain't just men no more. They're struggling in silence. Women are struggling too in silence now. Sometimes women don't want to say nothing. They be like, oh, fuck that nigga. Or fuck that man. You know what I'm saying? Like we can say, you know, they say ninja. Fuck that ninja. Some women would say. But like at the end of the day, it ain't just men no more. The women are struggling too. So we're not going to exclude the women from this subject. So now, we're at a time now where the women are doing bad. The men are doing bad. Everybody's doing their own thing. So, not good, you know. We need you to show up and show out. Period. You know. And as we go on to the segment 3 right now, segment 3 talks about when the culture cries. And one thing about when the culture cries, man. And I feel like the culture right now is crying because nobody's not communicating with one another. Nobody's not saying nothing. But before I actually break it down to why the culture cries, like we're not gonna say nothing on the notes right now. Actually, what's something that you would say about when the what's something that look like for you in the last couple of weeks that make you see the culture crying? Oh, hold on. You mute.
Alright, am I still on mute? Let me take myself off. Oh, I'm good. Okay, so it's important to discuss community trauma and emotional numbness. How we just think this is the way things are. This is the way things go. We need to address them and put a stop to a lot of stuff that's happening in our community and within ourselves when it comes to numbness. It's a big job to take on that type of responsibility, to be about the action. We have community leaders. We've had community leaders on our platform like Chef Cubone. Every time you go to his page, he's doing something to rally up the community for positive change.
Chef.
We do have modern day Martin Luther Kings. We do have modern day Malcolm X's in our community. We got to support these people because they're putting a lot on the line and they put a lot of energy and effort into trying to make things better. We got to support the leaders in our community that are standing up, making changes. And then we got to also help to be the change that we want to see, that we want our kids and our grandkids to see. And that emotional numbness, we have to communicate more, even through the pain. Imagine that, communicating while you're in pain. It's tough, but we definitely got to figure out how we can get to that point. That's when that therapy comes into play. How many of us can communicate through the pain? That's a whole nother topic.
Ooh, I'm trying to tell you, it is a whole nother topic. Like, so sometimes people communicate through the pain. It can be tough at times, and like you say, that's to sum up to add my 2 cents on what Ashley is talking about. And I want to say this right now, at first, people like communicating to the pain. It ain't gonna be easy, you know what I'm saying? And that's like right now. Before we move forward, I have to respectfully acknowledge once again the Forever 8 tragedy, what happened in Shreveport, my hometown, that shook the entire community. When I say community, it started in Shreveport, Louisiana, and I started watching stuff on the news, ABC LA playing it, Memphis, Tennessee, like all the nations, they looked at that where when they see a father come out there and shoot all 8 of his kids, it's crazy. Like, I'm talking about 8 innocent children lost their lives for nothing. And I just want to say, and there's really no word that can fully explain the pain. You know what I'm saying? Like the dad can't say why he did it because he did. But the community that kind of knew who he was and knew them, they was always going to it. Him and the baby mama, the ex-wife, they always fussing and arguing. And from the community of City Grove, it's like that he about to get ready to get divorced. And he told his wife, if you divorce me, I'll kill everybody. That's exactly what he did. He went to his baby mama's house, which used to be his ex-wife, shot her, and shot all them kids. And I'm doing this right now as a scenario because it's still fresh. They buried the kids this past weekend, a day before Mother's Day. Like, I don't know why they did that a day before Mother's Day, but me, I would have waited. But sometimes people got to get it over with because now, me as a mother, I would not want to think about me having to bury my kids the day before Mother's Day. And I'm a man. But, that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, somebody had to lead with compassion. Like, in that whole situation, somebody got to have compassion. Some people have to realize that it ain't about gospel. It ain't about social media reaction. This is about real family, real trauma, and real life affected forever. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just took into consideration here, they just want to get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, they tired of holding these babies out, but like they just want to get it over with. And they probably didn't think about Mother's Day was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, I send my prayers for me, Ashley, the whole level up staff. You know what I'm saying? We love, and we give our condolences to every family member, and talk to the city bus people, because there was a lot of people that didn't want to drive. Like the city bus was able to donate about 4 buses to the funeral. I ain't never seen nothing like this, actually. You know what I'm saying? I know you can't really hear right now. I'm gonna take that right now because I got it on mute because of the our technical difficulty. But the city buses came out. It was everybody came together. But my thing is, why we can't come together like this every time? Why we got to wait? Thank you, Mr. Lily. Mr. Lily back. But I think, why we can't come together as one without a tragedy? It seems like we always got to come together when it's a tragedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, come together as one before the tragedy happens. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, we just have to wait to come together as a tragedy, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's crazy, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and Done. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like people come together before the tragedy happens. So sometimes if you come together before the tragedy happens, that can prevent whatever case may happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of stuff can be prevented before all this stuff happens. So when it's all said and done, I want to say this. Like, when it comes to my final reflection on the Forever 8, tragedy should always remind us that healing can't wait. People need love now. People need support now. People need somebody to listen to before the pain turns into destruction. And I feel like that's what happened to the 8 kids. Like, he didn't talk to nobody. He didn't get the support he needed. You know what I'm saying? Instead, he got the support to go buy a gun from another person. Now, I think they said that dude that he bought the gun from is now going to be serving 40 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, people, all I'm saying is, I just want to let you know, healing cannot wait. Period. And like you say, and on another note, I want to say, when it comes to the next generation, understand the responsibility of the next generation. Like the kid, like Ashley. I didn't want to say this, Ashley. What happens to people saying that kids are the future?
What happened to that? You don't hear that saying anymore. We used to have songs about that and everything. It's not the focus. The future is not the focus when it comes to media and what's being said. For all. Maybe for some, it is. But it's not. We don't hear it as much in the outside as we used to. And it all depends on the like minds that you're surrounded by, too. You got to be around people in communities and support systems that are where you want to be or going where you want to go. So everybody can't go.
Period. Like what they say. Everybody can't go where you going sometimes. But they say, but we still, we can heal people. They say everybody ain't gonna watch this show live. I mean, actually know that everybody not gonna watch this show live. So we a firm believer that we didn't know how many people gonna be watching that show until the numbers start coming in. Like that. Go ahead.
We don't even worry about it because we said the purpose of this show was to leave a digital footprint somewhere our kids can come back and see how we think and how we feel. Somewhere our grandkids can come back and see how we feel. Somewhere others can come back and see exactly who we are and how we feel, so they don't got to make it up on their own. The truth is right here.
Oh, the truth is right here. Like they say, the truth is in the banana pudding, baby. You know what I'm saying? And like that, with that being said, I'm going to say this right here. Like, the responsibility when it comes to the next generation, I'm going to start with my baby Bryce turning 13 years old. It reminded me that this generation needs guidance more than ever. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids right now is on social media. It's raising them. Pain is becoming normalized. People is having more emotional disconnection. And at the end of the day, so as a father, mentor, and a leader, I'm talking about myself and all the other fathers out there. We all are fathers, mentors, and leaders. Even my women, with the mother. We got to pour wisdom into the next generation before the streets, trauma, and negativity do it first. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I may not have had every example going up, but I'm committed to becoming the example my son needs right now. And I thank God for putting me in this life and having me show up. And I don't even have a car. My kids stay in Lake Elsinore, California. So I got to get there. I can't call my ex-wife and be like, well, I ain't got no ride. Well, I can't do this. I can't do that. I just show up. So people that, if your dad, and even for all my mamas out there, they got college graduates. And the dad wasn't there. If he wasn't there for their baby's life when she was a kid, when she was a child, shit, be there. You got to be there for her while she's a grown woman. Cause she probably gonna have some mishap. I see a lot of kids, and for the kids that dad passed away, I see a lot of people kids on Instagram hurting, don't know what to do, or wish their dad was him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a stepdad, or if you talking to a woman and she got kids, and you can feel, so sometimes a real dad can feel the hurt of a child, no matter what age they are. A real dad can feel the hurt of a child, period. Like, if the person is a grown woman, and that person didn't have a dad, I promise you, if you're a real dad, you're going to feel that hurt, period.
True. So true. Very true. Everything you're saying is true. So it is also important to check on people's mental health and check on your people's. Because you never know. We see so many people who self-destruct or commit suicide. I mean, be mindful of how this pain and people's mental health and things they're going through, they feel like they don't have anybody to talk to. Check on your people.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And what you just said right there, actually, was very powerful. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta check on our people. Like, if you don't check on your people, what is it else to do? People, like, check on your people. I'm not saying that you gotta sit there for 30 minutes or an hour and talk to them. So at the end of the day, for somebody like me, or somebody like Ashley, if you need help that bad, if you want to take our time up, and if we got time to give, I'm gonna tell you, go watch our podcast. So we got me and Ashley, we got enough information on our podcast that you can get. Right, Ashley? Ashley?
Yes, you know it.
Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you know, like, when it comes to that, man, it's up. When it's up, it's stuck. You know what I'm saying? And we encourage you to take on your people because we want you to understand pain doesn't disappear because people ignore it. A lot of times, pain that goes unaddressed turns into destruction. Like what happened to the baby that got killed in Shreveport, Louisiana. The Forever 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, when people carry trauma, rejection, abandonment, depression, anger, hopelessness, and one thing I see in our community a lot is people be depressed. Like, I don't really think me, this is me speaking. You know, I don't really know about the rejecting part, but I do see a lot of people that have hopelessness, people feel like they can't make it, or people feel like people got more than them. You know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of hopelessness, depression. But I do know that anger is out there, abandonment is out there, rejection is out there, and trauma is out there. But a lot of things I see a lot of depression and hopelessness. People think ain't got no money. People give up. Like my sister gave up. She shot herself in the head. You know what I'm saying? She did that. I love her. We love her. But we know what happened to her. So we don't have to really stress about it. You know, we understand what she was going through. And I want to say this, people, and understand. All that type of stuff I just said, understand. You can never heal from it. But eventually, it comes out somewhere when you don't hear from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you never hear from it, it can come out some way. It's either going to come out in addiction, alcohol, drugs, violence, emotional shutdown, broken relationship, or even self-destruction. You know? It's going to come out. So, I just want to say this. Like, when it comes to the cycle, continue without healing. That's why generational trauma keep repeating itself. Like I say. And today on this show, we don't want it to keep repeating itself. You know what I'm saying? Like we want people to bring in some like generational wealth. We want people to be able to understand that you can talk to people. We want people to understand that you can get an understanding. You know what I'm saying? We don't want people to pass down trauma and all that bad, negative stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we want people to be able to heal from everything. We want people, to understand that when it comes to children, relationship, family, and our community, like we want you to know that these people that you can count on. We don't want it to be because you ignored the pain that it doesn't affect one person. No, we want to know it affects everybody. But when you communicate, it don't affect nobody because you're getting the word out. So I want you to understand. When it comes to healing, healing requires action, accountability, communication, prayer, therapy, community support, emotional honesty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they say, Ashley, you can't heal what you continue pretending doesn't exist. Period. You can't heal what you pretending what doesn't exist. And a lot of times, Ashley, people be pretending.
Yes, they do. They gotta fake it to make it. It's a coping mechanism for a lot of people to pretend their way out of it. That's for certain. But you gotta stay in reality, confront the truth, have hard conversations, and grow through what you go through. Not just glow through it, but grow through it too.
You hear that? You hear that? Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta go through. You gotta grow through what you go through. And that's the real truth right there, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when it's up, it's up. And understand. Pain ignored today can become destruction tomorrow. That's why healing isn't optional. It's necessary. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to understand that. I'm definitely going to put that in the chat. Because, that's the real truth right there. Like, pain ignored today can become destruction tomorrow. Meaning, like, and we don't want nobody to end up like them 8 babies out there. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it go up in smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. For period. Like, and I want to see everybody win. You know what I'm saying? We want to see everybody win, and that's why we say we come to our final segment. And that's what it look like when it comes to our final segment. It's called Breaking the Cycle to Fate. Believe what you can't see. So if you didn't have all that, it's okay. If you didn't have nobody to show you what love is, it's okay. So like you gotta go now at the point if you didn't get all that, you gotta go through fate. And when you go through fate, you go to God. You're like him right now. Like you can't go to this. That bottle of Janitos is not gonna get you through it. It might make you feel better and numb the pain, but guess what? You gotta get you another bottle of Janitos. You gotta keep drinking them. And keep drinking it. And then what? You know what you're gonna be hating? You're gonna be hurting your liver. So people, and as we get ready to go into our last segment, and like that, we're gonna breathe through it. We're gonna give our voice a little bit of break. And this is our last segment. We got a little video for y'all to understand. Cause I like for y'all to understand the video, and we get back to it right now. As we know, I think Mr. Little, maybe his phone might have died on him. That's okay. You know why? Because Mr. Little said a lot. He gave me more than what I thought. What you think, Ashley?
A lot more.
Like I understand a lot because Mr. Little, he broke it down for us, baby.
Right.
So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and put this up on the screen with one of his old clients that he had, Aaliyah. I just think that we get things to talk about Aaliyah real quick, but it's okay. But you know what I'm saying. But Aaliyah had this to say: you gotta have self-confidence, people. If you like, nobody ain't telling you nothing. You gotta have self-confidence for yourself.
The fact that, some people weren't sure and didn't really think I had what it took, of course it was painful. Rejection is painful, but, I felt deep in my heart and in my soul that I had it and that I would do it and that I could do it. And I honestly believed that no matter what anybody said. And I continued. I said, fine, you don't want me, somebody else will. And I will prove it. I will get out there and I will be a star. And I really meant it. And you have to have that frame of mind. You have to have that kind of confidence to make it in this industry or you won't make it. So, I did it, and I'm very proud of the fact that I did.
Ooh, what you gonna say, Ashley?
I mean, people who make it out of whatever circumstance, situation, should be proud, and then they should share their journey with others.
And see, a lot of people out there, y'all might not knew Aaliyah. I knew who Aaliyah was. I actually knew who Aaliyah was, because he died when I was in school. And that for that video to be old, that's a lot of truth for that. I feel like we're living in that right now. What you think?
Oh yes, the truth, the everything repeats. But which parts are we gonna allow to repeat, and which parts are we not gonna allow to repeat?
And what I'm not gonna allow to repeat is that trauma, that pain, that generational wealth. I'm passing down real generational wealth. Like I'm teaching my kids how this world go, how it's gonna manipulate you. I'm teaching them how to don't worry about what people say, understanding that friend come and go. You know what I'm saying? Be you. Be your own authenticity. Like we had a podcast talking about authenticity, about being yourself, not worry about what people think about you. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get where I'm at. Ashley get where she at, because we care what somebody think about her. If we think about what somebody think about her, we're gonna be doing a podcast. Like I say in the background, generational healing, breaking cycles in family and faith. Like that's what we doing right now. Like that. Pretty soon y'all gonna be seeing we got a segment coming up. We're gonna broadcast a graduation, and it's do us good to be able to broadcast graduation or somebody gaming up, leveling up. We need more people, young people, in criminal justice and stuff like that, taking it. Like who knows? Miss Ariana might be the next Claudia Payne. Like Claudia Payne say, a good friend of mine is in Shreveport, Louisiana. Well, she's not from Shreveport, but she's from up there by Monroe and Western area. But she's not even 30 yet. She's about 27, 28, 29 years old. They made her first $1 million as a attorney, working for the highest court, the Supreme Court. You know what I'm saying? Getting people off of cases that she felt that was unfair, treated unfairly. You know what I'm saying? I think the youth is if you're not gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. The youth are the future. So I'm gonna pour into the youth. So anytime we got people that graduate in college, and me and Ashley, we know them, we're gonna highlight their graduation on this show. That's what we do. Game up, level up, baby. When it's up, it's stuck. But with that being said, like I'm talking about the last segment, we're talking about breaking the cycle to fate. And when it comes to breaking cycles to fate, that starts. We gotta be able to bring everything spiritually. We gotta bring everything spiritually. Like when it comes to like God, like that. I don't know what you believe in. I know sometimes people believe in a lot of different gods and stuff like that. I'm not gonna give credit to you on that one. Like that. All I know is We all got a God that we believe in. As long as you believe in a higher power, as long as you believe in somebody that's higher than you, that's all matters to me. So I believe in Lord Jesus Christ. That's what I believe in. Now you might not believe in Lord Jesus Christ, but I'm not going to criticize you because you don't believe in Lord Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, God, when I was homeless, God showed up for me. When I'm not homeless, He's still showing up to me and my kids. He's showing up to me on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? He's showing up to Ashley. You know what I'm saying? We all have been some traumatic changes. You know, we all lost some people. You know what I'm saying? That because we don't talk about it don't mean we ain't lost nothing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I want to say this. After everything we talked about tonight, the trauma, the pain, the broken communication, the pressure, the healing, man, we gotta bring it all home to Jesus, man. Like, God will get you through it. Sometimes your friend, sometimes your mama, sometimes your cousin won't be able to get you through it. But God is going to get you through it every time. You know what I'm saying? It's no wrong or right place where you can talk to God. I don't care if you're in your office, at work, or in your car. If you feel the nerve to talk to Jesus, talk to Him. He's going to help you out, you know. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to healing, it isn't just mental or emotional. It's spiritually, too. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to say this, people. God can hide. I said that wrong. I said God can hide. But God can heal what people hide. See, we can hide it. I can hide it. Ashley can hide it. Ariana can hide it. Bryce can hide it. Austin can hide it. What's my other girl name? Haven can hide it. Anybody can hide it. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna tell you what names I'm throwing out. But if you know, if you're watching, you know, you know. We all can hide it. But God can heal it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. It's all about gaming up, leveling up. You know what I'm saying? It's all about taking stuff to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're doing right now. You know. And I want you to say, if everybody that's tuning in right now, that's watching, I want you to know, a lot of people look okay on the outside, but internally, they are exhausted. They carrying unforgiveness. They carrying trauma, abandonment, shame, grief. But at the end of the day, you gotta understand, sometimes people try to numb pain with distraction. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes people don't want to. Sometimes people feel like God not on time. But God is always on time. You know what I'm saying? Because I want you to understand. Because when it comes to real healing, I want you to know it starts when we stop pretending. As Ashley said earlier, fake it until you make it. And become honest with yourself. But the day you become honest with yourself, you can start living the life that God created for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, people. Ashley, I'll get you off mute.
Healing includes God, like you said, so thank you for that. Forgiveness, accountability, and purpose. That's a lot in itself too, you know. You just gotta get to it. That's a part of your self-care. Include consider the whole person of yourself. Reflect on who you are, where you want to go, and how you're gonna get there. As an individual, and then as a family unit, and then as a community member. That's all I have to say. Final words soon.
And you know what? And I'm glad that you said that right there, because because they think, and as I get ready to sum it up right now, when it comes to God and the faith part, I know sometimes people don't understand what faith look like. A lot of people don't understand what faith look like. And what faith look like is, I just want to say faith is more like, you gotta look at it like, put it together. Faith and accountability. You know, combine them together. Like, I'm gonna put that in the chat right there. Like, because when it comes to faith and accountability, we all got to have accountability. If I did something bad, I can't blame Ashley for it. I gotta have my own accountability. I gotta have faith, you know. So a lot of times people don't believe what they don't see, and people be afraid to hold their own accountability, you know. But you gotta have them together. You gotta bring them together, you know. And I want you to understand that faith doesn't mean ignoring reality. And I'm gonna say it like this. I want you to understand too. Healing still takes, when you want to heal, it still takes accountability, communication, counseling. Sometimes like that. I know sometimes you might feel like counseling don't work. Sometimes it don't work if you're dealing with somebody that ain't never been through nothing. So sometimes you can feel when somebody's been through it, or that they're trying to get a check, you know. But sometimes you got to, when it comes to healing, you got to change your environment. You can't stay in the same environment that broke you. And also, when it comes to healing, it's about breaking unhealthy habits. Like, you know, you eating yourself to death, eating all this fried food, eating all this butter. I want you to understand, when you eat a lot of butter, it'll bust your heart. You get too much of it, cholesterol. If you're eating a lot of butter, like crab legs and stuff like that, and, you know, like salt, you know, that's unhealthy habits. But if you're keeping people around you that's negative, unhealthy habits, you know what I'm saying? You got to let that go. Because I want you to understand, God gives people the strength, the wisdom, and peace to actually do the work. Not the alcohol, not the weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say that, not sex. So a lot of times people be like, well, I need me a woman for sex reliever. I mean, no, what let me see what they, how they say it. I know you meet Ashley, but a lot of times other guys, we be like, oh, I need my stress reliever. A lot of times, it's treat my knowledge, but I'm gonna use a big word because I don't want to say it the other way. But a lot of men want women to be like, well, I need some fellatio. You know, like that. If you don't know what fellatio mean, go look it up. That fellatio is not gonna change all them broken moments, all that pain. It might relieve you in that moment, but fellatio is not gonna heal you, buddy. God will. And as I get ready to close it out with the segment, I want to say this. When it comes to breaking generation cycle, which I encourage everybody out there to break the generational cycles spiritually. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand this. Some cycle lasts generational a generation because nobody ever healed spiritually. Because people try to do it on their own. Me, I'm a man that's not perfect. So I can't do it on my own. I can tell you I do it on my own. I got this. Or I can be like, oh, Ashley, I'm good. I got this. Sometimes Ashley might never know if I'm going to something. Because I don't bring it up. I ride it out. When I first met Ashley, she didn't know I was homeless. All I saw was a pretty girl in the mix. And like, But too afraid to step to her to try to figure out what we can build together. Because I was broken at the moment. I was going through some things. You know, I ain't want nobody to know. But I got through it eventually. Took me 6 years to do it, but hey, I got through it. So I want to stop you from waiting 6 years. So if because I did 6 years, you might can do it in 1 or 2 or 3. But the most important is you got to know you and know yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is you got to understand that not every battle is just physical. Some things are emotional and spiritual warfare too. That's why prayer matters. That's why guidance matters. And that's why protecting your peace. And I see Ashley on all the time on social media. She gotta protect her peace. I ain't mad at her. Shit. You can't be. If Ashley is not reachable, that's no. She gonna hit you up. If I'm not reachable, I'm gonna hit you up. But I gotta get me sometime. I gotta get myself together. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to breaking that generational cycle, I want you to understand that you got to become the cycle breaker in the family. So even though everybody in your family is going through a lot of pain and stuff, if your family see you breaking the cycle, guess what? They're gonna hop aboard. They're like, oh man, Dwayne doing this, Pretty Boy doing this, Mr. Licky doing this. You're gonna make them want to change. But if everybody that's doing the same thing and not worried about it and that's going through it and living without it, that's what it is right there, baby. You got to be, in order to have legacy and purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I want to speak to the parents and leaders and people trying to grow. We got to ask ourselves, what am I passing down? More trauma or more healing? So when it comes to legacy and purpose, what are you passing down? Like, you know what I'm saying? I always ask this. I'm going to put that in the chat right now. And as Ashley?
And when you think about what are you passing down, it's not always materialistic in what they inherit. But what morals and values are you passing down? What does that last name mean? What does that home you bought really mean? You might not have started the cycle, but of course with God, you can be the one that ended.
I love that right there. Like, he might be the one that ended. And sometimes it starts with you people. That's all we saying right now. And we want to thank y'all for tuning in to this awesome episode today. When we come back on our next episode, we're going to be on the episode 85. Like I say, we're getting up there to 100 episodes. We got a lot of great episodes that you can go back and watch on YouTube, on Twitch and stuff like that. We're going to be getting some more stuff on iHeartRadio pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what we want y'all to think about what you passing down. You know what I'm saying? So we all got something to give. And like Ashley say, everything ain't always money or material stuff. You know what I'm saying? We just keeping it real with you. And like I say, and as we like I say, we just saying, like, are you passing down more pain or more peace? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you passing down? Like, I put that on there too, so y'all can see that. So y'all be like, oh, he ain't put that up there. More pain or more peace? I'm telling you what I'm passing down. I'm passing down more peace. And I'm passing down more healing. That's what I want to pass down. More peace and more healing. You know what I'm saying? So in that way, if you get more peace and more healing, I know you're gonna be all right. You know. And as we get ready to give our closing words and our final thoughts, right now, we want like to all our people out there that like to be a booster, like to take from other people. You know, I hope you're able to find a lot of sense of humor now, but there's no. I mean, no. And sometimes I don't mind buying stuff from boosters sometimes, but if that doesn't make you get to the other side of righteousness, the my thing actually, I feel like people got to check their integrity. I feel like a lot of people not standing on business. You know, if you standing on business, you will understand what integrity means. Before I give them this next clip, and we come back and give them our benediction, you want to say something about integrity?
Yes. Don't compromise your integrity for any dollar amount or any opportunity you feel like you're going to gain. Be who you are unapologetically and relentlessly, no matter what. Don't apologize for who you are. As long as you're not harming anybody, stand on your truth. Your integrity is something that could take you far, or it could close doors and could take you backwards.
I love that right there. With that being said, I want y'all enjoy this next clip right here. And we're going to give our benediction. I mean, actually, going to get out of here. I'm going to make some dinner. Because I'm going to probably eat some tilapia and stuff like that. So, like I say, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, we thank y'all as always for tuning in. Like I say, when you never know what type of guest we're going to have. We're going to always have a good guest. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. And at the end of the day, y'all enjoy.
Get your camera out. Let's go live. You know the egregious theft that's been happening at my stores. The boosters take my clothes because they're low-class urban bitches.
Christy Smith knows we exist. I call it triple F. Fashion forward philanthropy. I know how to spell philanthropy. Branding, though.
For that, you're a raw ass, make it happen, hustler.
Give it to me. It's mine anyway.
In fashion, humanity is our canvas. But the Velvet Gang is reducing our margins. I can bob and weave.
Christy Smith stole my design.
What?
If she stole your design, we gotta get it back for that. I have a plan. Together, we empty out every single metro designer in the Bay Area.
You gotta take what's ours.
We should coordinate.
But what are we waiting for?
They're taking everything.
It's not even that yellow in here anymore.
You okay?
It's time to get loose! It's time to get loose!
You boosters just take like you.
We follow this plan to precision.
Their wig game is crazy.
Damn!
I'm gonna need you to trust me. We have to make her cry. 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on. Let's take all of it. Grab them wigs.
It's time to get
Yeah. Oh, now you're not interested. Can you believe with all this boosting going on and with COVID and stuff like that? Who would thought that they'd see a movie about it? And shout out to Keke Palmer from your hometown. A lot of people don't realize it, but I didn't realize it at first. Keke Palmer from Chicago. I never knew that her and her mama moved from Chicago to LA. And shout out to Keke Palmer. So sometimes she kind of like me. She would say things like LA is people is something else. And but at the end of the day, but she had to grow and learn what she was at in LA and things like that. And I thank God for Keke Palmer being able to come around and that like that's putting a foot in the community and shout out to Keke Palmer. I think it was early this week. Keke Palmer, she helped a lot of people out in LA and they gave out gas cards, with gas prices being so high. So like, man, actually, I wish I had a car. If I've been in LA, I'll give the gas card to you. You know, we all can have a little gas. Who turned down free gas? You know what I'm talking about? Like I say, but like I say, shout out to Kiki Palmer for putting her footprint out there. Man, we appreciate you. And that I'm gonna let Ashley give her benediction, her family top first. So wherever you see purple, go at it.
Well, I already went through the purple, so I mean, let me triple check and make sure. Yeah.
Well, no, well, I gave you another one. Cause I had two. So I think that would be good for you to say. I feel like they give you a little power behind.
I mean, well, you might have started the cycle, but through faith, healing, and accountability in God, you can be the one that ends it. I mean, I did tell them that earlier, but take you and your family and your community a little bit more serious. I was about to cuss. I was about to say some shit. Okay, there it is. Some shit's important and some is not. Some people are important in your life and some people are not. It's a billion people in this world. It's a billion things to do in this world. Prioritize where you want to go and what you need to do for you. And pain does not necessarily have to be part of the process of life. Some pain is going to happen within life, but we can heal through it. But there's some pain that people bring on that's unnecessary. We already got enough going on. No need to bring on unnecessary additional pain in your life because you don't deserve pain. Just because you strong and you smart, you don't deserve and you are worthy of a good life. And there is a good life out here. That's it. Because I'm about to go on one.
And what, like you say, there is a good life out there. So we need to stop bringing all that unnecessary pain in, like Ashley said. Because at the end of the day, you know, if you don't start showing up for you, who you expect them to show up for you? Because at the end of the day, when all said and done, I want to say this. I want to thank everybody for watching this podcast episodes. I want to thank y'all for tuning in each and every week. I appreciate you all, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to know, you can be the one that end it. You like the cycle of generation. You see in the background right there. You see what it said? Like generational healing, breaking cycles in family and faith. I mean, like you gotta keep God first always, and always love your family. Don't never put nobody before your family and God. That's basically what that means. Stop putting everything before your family and God, because at the end of the day, your family, if something happened to you, guess what? Your family got to be one to bury you. So, that I don't know how else to put it. So, at the end of the day, put your family and faith first. And like I say, and my closing remark is, salute to all and every mothers out there that's holding it down. I pray for everybody. And for everybody's family that's hurting right now. And to love everybody fighting battles silently. I want you to understand. This generation can heal. This city, Los Angeles, the city of Angel, a Shreveport, Louisiana, aka Ratchet City, a Chicago, Hyde Park, a Memphis, M-Town, Atlanta, Georgia, no matter what city you are, can heal. And I want you to understand, not only do it start with us, it starts with you. And with that being said, it's game up, level up. You know what I'm saying? And what we always say, you gotta always show up. And we thank y'all for watching. We thank y'all for Mr. Little. Y'all want to get in contact with Mr. Little, Stephen Little. You got his email, stephenlittle@gmail.com. Actually, Stephen.Little stephen.zillow@gmail.com, or you can just go to Stephen.zillow at Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Or you can find him on the TV show SWAT. You know what I'm saying? He's out there. Okay, but Mr. Zillow, we apologize. We thought that your phone kind of died on you, but you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you for coming over here and dropping some important words for us. We appreciate you. We thank everybody for tuning in to Game Up Level Podcast again. I'll make sure y'all like and subscribe and keep that dial locked. Now, after this last promo, we might disappear. Well, I got this thing. Whew. But Ashley might disappear on you. But I forgot about the event. I promised some people that I would say they mention the event on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna run this ad. From now, our show is a wrap. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. For those of y'all that had a good time doing Cinco de Mayo, man, I know I had me a good time doing Cinco de Mayo. You see, I still got the Janitos over here. Ashley, you definitely be safe over there. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you. Miss you. Glad to see you still good. Look good. You're over here glowing. I thought you had makeup on for a minute. I don't know. You do got makeup on, don't you? They say no makeup over here. But like I say, tell to everybody that went out to Lake Elsinore a couple weeks ago to the water festival. Like I say, we got that video that we're gonna show, and like I say, after that, we're gonna put up the little advertisement that people that we promise people that we're gonna show. Y'all make sure y'all have a safe Memorial Day. Don't get messed up, and make sure parents be careful with these kids on the e-bikes because we losing too many kids. I'm gonna open up for that one.
I don't know anything about what's going on with the e-bikes, but watch your children. Watch your children.
A lot of kids been passing away on the e-bikes and stuff. And like I say, my heart goes out to all the parents that bought their kids an e-bike that was unaware about the e-bikes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just be safe. Memorial Day right around the corner. Like weekend. We won't have a show on Memorial Day weekend. We have one after that. But like y'all just be safe out there on the e-bike. Make sure you get the card where you can govern the speed and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that be safe, period. So like with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and run the ad. Yo, you already know what the business is, man. It's your boy Dwayne.
Outside, man. It's London Bronchi, Uncle Mom from Racing Candy telling y'all Game Up Level Up podcast. You know what time it is.
Yeah. Thank all the people that support Game Up Level Up podcast. Thank y'all for all the drops that we get. You know, because y'all believe in what we're doing. We thank y'all. And if we continue to get bigger, we're gonna have some bigger things to do for y'all. We're gonna be interactive. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some gifts for y'all and everything. Like, Ashley still got some gifts. She got to pick up. You know? Like I gotta get it to her. I mean, I'm gonna have to pick a day, hop on the train, and go out to LA. We probably hang out on the boat. I can give Ashley all her paraphernalia that she got. She got different shirts and stuff over here in the house. All type of stuff. People that give to us. And see, I'm a good person. You know, I don't keep stuff from people. When people give me stuff, they give her stuff. So people know. It's not easy on a platform like this. Because it opens you up sometimes. Makes you vulnerable to the world. To talk about different stuff like this. With that being said, we'll see y'all on episode 85. But y'all go ahead and enjoy these breaks. And like say.
Mindset, it's all up here. Quit having a broke mentality. Quit saying I'm broke. Quit saying I don't have any money. Quit saying I don't have what you don't have, and start saying what you do have. Start saying what you're working towards. Look towards the future. Be positive. Even before I had any money, I placed myself around successful people. I learned how to talk in those rooms. You all are talent. You are going to be around so many different people, and if you don't have the right language, you don't have the right attitude, you don't have the right mindset, you will fail.
Yes, indeed, people. You will fail, like you said. And with that being said, like I say, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna breeze through these announcements. Right now, tell out to the straight father who admit gay for pay to support his disabled son. I respect it, but that doesn't mean it's right to go. Like we just said. People don't sell your soul, don't do anything, nothing. Don't compromise yourself. No, you go to God, God got you. Also, like say, shout out again for all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to you all. Related Mother's Day, we appreciate y'all. Without mothers, there would not be no me. Or no you. You know what I'm saying? So, one thing for the mothers. Shout out to Miss April. Thank you, Miss April Dale. Thank you for being a great mother. Also, thank you for always showing love and stuff like that. We see you on Facebook all the time. We appreciate you. She about the same age as my mom. So like, you know. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna say nobody's age. If you know, you know. Shout out to Father J. Father J came in with it. And did her thing, baby. 12 points on the. She's no longer in college now. She's playing ball now. She traded from She went from California to Seattle. I guess Seattle had a bigger number. For her when it comes to money. So, Falante, salute. One thing for Deion Sanders' son, his son, I forget how you pronounce his name. Shador. Okay, Shador. Yeah. Like you said, I know God got my back. So I don't worry about media attack. That's like we say in the show. You can't worry about it. The media gonna get you. If you're doing something good, doing something positive, guess what? The media is coming for you. We're not the media. We are the media, but we're not the media. We don't go out there and bash people. No, we the media for goodness. So we kind of help build you up where they told you down. Next, also. Give it up for our last guest, 3 feet. Like you say, 3 feet, get back out there, baby. Mental health, as you know, it is Mental Health Month. Going down this Sunday, Shreveport, Louisiana. Like you said on the show, line dancing under the bridge. Family Fun Day is free. Being put on by 3 Feet, the Bar, and Bally's Casino. For those of y'all that be in Las Vegas, they have a Bally's in Vegas. It's the same company. They got one in Shreveport. So we in Shreveport, looking for something to do this weekend. We're going to see you on the bridge. Also, Red and White and Boom, Shreveport, America. I think about to say 200. It's 250. I about to say 250. I guess I said it right. But this time the Shreveport is putting together to help build the community up under the bridge. They're going to kick it off Friday, May 29th. Start at 5 o'clock p.m. in the Red River District. They're going to have free treat for over 500 kids. That's a lot of kids. They're going to have the red, white, and blue popsicle. Ooh, boy, I would love to get that. I remember that, actually. I know you remember red, white, and blue popsicle.
I don't remember that.
Well, you might know it as a bomb pop.
Oh, yes, I know that. I know what a bomb pop is.
Yeah. Also, it's going to be a laser show also. For the kids and the adults to enjoy. So we're gonna be put on by Publicist. Publicist is like in California, they got Stylist brothers and Ralph and Food for Less and Smart and Finer. And Shreveport, we got Publicist and Super One.
Okay.
So if you anytime you're in Shreveport, Louisiana, I would definitely, if you want some good quality food, I would definitely recommend you go to Bookshops.
Okay. You're not playing.
There we go. And as we say, people, pre-Memorial Day. It's next weekend. Day break, day party. It's going down, baby. Good parent celebration. So for all my good parents out there, and we do mean good parents. Like I say, so you get a chance to celebrate in Shreveport, Louisiana. Presented by 10 out of 10. Shout out to Jay Lee. Shout out to Pat Brown that putting this on. Because they take good parent because you're a good parent if your kid graduating high school, graduating college. They want to make this party for you pre-Memorial Day weekend. So if you haven't got a chance to see 10 out of 10 lounge and eatery brunch spot, they say the food is good. So make sure you get in where you fit in, baby. Like tell you, at the time it is, right now, a lot of kids right now is graduating. They're graduating time. They're prom time. So people, y'all be. So a lot of people gonna be having their prom during Memorial Day weekend. So y'all be safe. Enjoy. So we got any prom parties to go to, especially in California. I tell a lot of prom parties in California. Like I say, make sure y'all enjoy yourself. And I want you to realize it's about the kids, not you.
Yeah.
That a lot of times grown people want to get arguing. And who can do this, who can do what. So like that. Let's enjoy yourself.
For real.
Happy birthday, Bryce. Your 13th birthday, baby. Glad to love you. I will be coming to your city this Friday to drop off your birthday gifts. I can't wait. Ooh. Happy birthday, son. You're a teenager now, you're preteen. Oh, a.k.a. Breezy. And also, what you say, Ashley?
I said nice. That's fun. Good times.
Yeah. And also, people, I don't know how it's pictured, is it? But I think it is going to be coming about. NBA Youngboy and Popeye getting together. The spicy chicken sandwich, the Cajun fries, the spicy tenders, and a dirty biscuit. I would say, if you get that to eat it, you can get it. I wouldn't recommend you eat it all the time. Too much fried food ain't good for you. But, I love me some Popeye. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh. 38 baby box. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody today in Riverside. We got them to participate in the annual community event. They had the annual mental health fair where you had different resources and stuff to go to. It's up, it's stuck. When it's up, it's stuck. And also, going down this weekend, I will be there. For all the moms that you feel like you didn't get nothing for Mother's Day, or even your dad, and your baby mom is not present, and you taking care of the kid by yourself. Make sure you pull up to the child support office, baby, from 9 to 12. Free haircut, rain or shine, opportunity drawing. They give you good money too. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been to the child support building before. Never been on child support, but I received some child support money. Because I went to different seminars and stuff now. They gave me a $75 check. They gave me a $100 check. You know what I'm saying? They gave me a $100 check. You know what I'm saying? So not all child support is bad. What you say?
I never knew they did that.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, they putting it together, baby.
They got funding. They got to get rid of it. That's good. They got funding and money to spend.
There you go. You said that right there, baby. Funding and money. You can't keep it. Give it to the people.
Use it or lose it.
Ooh. I like that. Use it or lose it.
You're so funny.
You know what I'm saying? So I will be there to get my little 2 cents. And also give it up for Kawana Jones. She's the first black woman majority owner the holidays. Yeah. I think that's interesting too. I love to see stuff like that. But it didn't really say black. Well, no, it did say black. First black woman. Well, I think that's pretty good. The women out there that's having a hard time in life, think you can't do this, you can't do that. Let that be a prize to you right there. You do whatever you put your mind to. You got a little extra money, anything like that. All you gotta do, don't be afraid. Go for it. Also, I'm sorry to my good friend of mine. We're gonna have on the show really soon. Memorial Day weekend going down. They got giveaway time. The R&B on the lawn. They giving away 2 free passes to R&B on the lawn. They got Hot Boy Yoshi. They're gonna be there. DJ Stylist shop. Man, last year, if you missed it last year, it was packed. A lot of people came out. All type of food vendors and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, when I say it was up, it was up. Also, give it up for James Washington, good friend of mine. Mr. Every Child Needs a Hug. Opened up his new steakhouse, Prime XO restaurant. You know what I'm saying? When I get to Texas, I gotta make sure I hit you up, James. Man, I see you doing great things, people. Like, people, I'll tell you right now, that's because you don't see it. We're going to highlight it for you. You know what I'm saying? When it's up, it's stuck. Also, give it up for EJ Field. Coming out of Shreveport, Louisiana. And surrounding area. That's hit #1 on the gospel station. Celebrating his new single called Mercy Endurance. He's on billboards. #1 on billboards right now, baby. I'm trying to tell you. People out here making it way, baby. Tell it from the homie, the baby. My name, the baby. My name, the baby. Ooh. Tell it to him got his own little light bulb meal with hibachi taco. You know what I'm talking about? Hibachi. You ever had that hibachi yet, baby? Make sure you tap in and tap out. And also going down Memorial Day weekend, baby. Saturday, May 23rd, and Sunday, May 24th. At the Louisiana Daiquiri Cafe. Gonna be the battle of the DJ. Who's the best DJ in Shreveport, Louisiana? They're gonna have over $3,000 in cash and prizes to the best DJ. So make sure you get in where you fit in. Louisiana Cafe and Uptown Bar and Lounge. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, it's gonna be up. So like, y'all make who y'all think the best DJ in Shreveport, Louisiana? Oh. And also on Monday, Memorial Day Monday, May 25th, 2nd annual Boots on the Ground Festival. Gonna be inside the Red River District, featuring Tamara Clark. They're gonna be performing live. As you know, y'all make sure you get things to check out the daiquiris and things like that. The new 50 cent daiquiris and stuff under the bridge. These people, I knew it was coming. It's everyone else is $15. Kids under 10 is $10. Ooh, wait a minute, did I read that right? Kids under 10 is $10. Ooh. We got live band, live DJ, food vendor. Man, it's going down. Boots on the ground. So put your cowboy boots on, baby. It's going down Memorial Day weekend. Well, Memorial Day Monday, not weekend. And also give it up for Corell and Kyrie Davis. Graduating May 20th, 2026 at 12 p.m., baby. When it's up, it's stuck. Hold on for a minute. And we'll go ahead and All right, there we go, right there. Kyrie and Correa. Well. Man, well, and Kyrie Davis, man, they going up, man. I remember Kyrie when he was a little boy. I remember well when he was a little boy. Man. 3-4 Convention Center going down May 20th. That's next week. Make sure you can get in. Y'all make sure y'all support the big homie 3 Feet, man. Man, 3 Feet got about 7, 8 kids, man. And guess what? They all graduate high school. Oh, talk to me. I talk back. And also, the United States Post Office to allow handguns shipping for the first time in 100 years. So now, people, if you're trying to get your gun shipped, you can now ship your gun in the post office, in the mail. Oh, talk to me. What you think about that? Put it in the comment. Oh. And also, grateful for the journey. One time for my boy, Coach C. Like, I remember back in the day, down in Natchitoches, man. Man, I'm so happy for you right now, Coach C. Man, it's good to see that God is moving in your life. If anybody talk to Coach C, before I talk to him, tell him we got to get him on the podcast. We need Coach C on the podcast, baby. Also, Lion Dance. Also, this Sunday, Nick, Big Barbie. They got the Rotel Bowls on deck. So if you haven't had the Rotel Bowls on deck, baby, make sure you get your Rotel Bowls on deck by Big Neat. Ooh, I need me some Rotel. I'm going to make me some Rotel. I'm going to do something like that when my baby come over. Oh, I ain't ate Rotel. It costs too much to make Rotel, but, you know, I'm going to do it one time. You know, I ain't ate it in a week. So, you know, you got to eat it with the spicy Doritos or the Cool Ranch. Oh, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to make my Rotel. Watch. I'm going to show you. Back outside, baby. Sunday, May 24th. Back outside. TG Coma. We Up Reading. 19 Huffy. Who the Baby Nemo. Man, going down Luxon Road, baby. I think this going to be at the old Coco spot. You know what I'm talking about? Get in where you fit in. It's going to be Labor Day weekend, baby. Shreveport is going up. Y'all make sure y'all be safe out there in Shreveport, man. Y'all be safe in Riverside and LA too. You know what I'm talking about. Memorial Day weekend going down. And also give it up for the developer break ground on Baldwin Hill, Crenshaw. The Plaza redevelopment. Man. They about to put them new apartments right there. So they're going to tear down the mall and put the apartments up. What y'all think about that? Put it in the chat. And also, one time for the baby shower for a pregnant 12-year-old girl and 13-year-old boy. They went by. How do y'all feel about the girl that's having a baby at 12 years old and her baby dad is 13? That's what we talked about earlier. Generational wealth. No, not generational wealth. What was that? Healing. Generational healing. So like that, you gotta talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like but they're saying 12 years old is crazy to have a baby. But I ain't think a 12 years old girl can have a baby. You know, I mean, I understand they might be ovulating. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, hey, I pray for the family, man. That's all we can do. Well, put in the comment what you think. And also, Future is set to perform at the U.S. opening ceremony for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Expected to be watched by billions worldwide. One thing, shout out to Future, baby. They're going to be performing on the World Cup. And there we go. My heart goes out to these babies again. Let's see, we're going to ring the bell right quick for the babies. Yeah, there we go. Man. The Forever 8, baby. Man, 8 people passed away. Well, not passed away, but they were murdered in cold blood while they were asleep. My heart goes out to the family once again. And also, shout out to my good friend, the most sexy principal in Shreveport, Bossier, who earned her doctorate, A Legacy in Motion. One time for Crystal Tate Barnes. Crystal, I'm so proud of you. Like I say, man, good to see you put the paint where it ain't, Crystal. From now, anything possible with God. Keep moving high. And also shout out to 2 Chainz's daughter, Haven, graduated from high school, man, with a 4.0. 2 Chainz, I know you must be one proud daddy, man. Oh, I got one graduated already. I got one more to go. And also, give it up again for my good friend of mine, Tabrisha. I forget what they call Tabrisha on Facebook. I just know her by her real name, but right now in Shreveport, I see a lot of domestic events happening right now in Shreveport. So y'all make sure y'all reach out for domestic violence. Talk to somebody. So if you want to heal the generation, you got to talk to somebody. I don't care who you talk to them. But most definitely, I hope you talk to Sabrina. She's a great person. She dealt with it. She's real good on it, hands on. But like they, we gotta take back our city. We gotta stop the violence. And also give it for David. What do y'all think about David? David accused of having significant amount of child pornography on his iPhone. For those y'all don't know, David is the one from Texas that apparently, where they found Celeste cut up in pieces in his trunk, Tesla. They say she was pregnant too. They pray for that situation. Like I say, David, if you did it, man, you should be ashamed of yourself. If you didn't do it, I pray God be with you. But with that being said, people, we thank y'all for tuning in to the Game Up Level Up podcast. Once again, like you can see, always the last man standing. Ashley, thank you for tapping in with us today. Mr. Stephen Little, thank you for being our awesome guest today. Like I say, man, if y'all missed this podcast, you know, you ain't missed nothing. Because you can go back and replay it on YouTube and on Twitch. Oh, talk to me. But until next time, I need y'all to level up with me, man. I want y'all to level up with me one time. Like I say, you already know what it is, man. Man, God love you. God keep you. And don't worry about the white cup in the corner of my lip. I've been talking. I need some water right now. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, oh, you know what it is. Talk to me. I'll talk back.
Level up. Level up. No more same level. Time to rise.
Level up. Wake up.
Wake up.
Level up.
Time to grow.
Level up.
Let it show.
No more low.
Level up.
Watch me glow.
Level up.
They stay stuck.
Level up.
We level up. Level up.
Hear the call.
Level up.
Stand tall. Yeah. They comfortable staying on the same old floor, scrolling life away, asking for more. Same habits, same pain, same cycle again. Calling it life while they dying within. Yeah, I'm done with the average, done with the fake, done with the comfort, done with the break. I chose the hard road, chose to evolve. Level up season, watch me resolve.
Yeah, I'm leveling up, no cat, no debate. Old me die, new me, don't wait. They want the easy, I want the growth. They want the likes, I want the oath. Pain is a teacher, struggle to class. Every setback, just fuel for the gas. I don't do comfort, I don't do
something changing inside.
Old season dying,
New season alive.
you've been waiting.
Now it's time to move.
Level up,
It's your moment to prove. Yeah. This ain't a game, it's real life upgrade. No more same circle, no more same cage. I'm breaking the limits, breaking the mold. Turning my story from copper to gold. No more excuses, no more maybe later. I'm stepping into my now, my creator. Level up spirit, level up mind, level up body, leaving the old behind.
yeah. Now let me speak to the ones in between. Stuck in the middle, scared of the unseen. God calling higher, stop playing it safe. Level up now, don't miss your breakthrough day. You got the power, you got the fire. Stop making excuses, stop playing tired. This is your season.
You got the power, stop making excuses. Level up.
Cross that line.
Level up,
Wake up.
wake up,
Wake up.
level up,
Wake up.
level up.
Wake up.
Let it show.
No more lows,
Level up.
watch me glow.
Level up.
Every day, baby.
Level up.
We level up.
No
Ooh,
more
let's get
same
it.
level. Sure.
Remember, you gotta keep showing up, baby.
Even when it's hard.
Show up. Show out. It's never the end. So you say it's the end.
Some days I
What it is,
feel
baby.
strong, some days I feel weak, but I still hit the grind, still move my feet. Consistency is king, results don't cheat. I show up daily, that's how I compete. It's not about hype, it's about heart. Not about starting, just sticking to the start. Every little action becomes its own art. Progress grows slow, but never falls apart. Keep showing up, that's how legends are made. Keep pushing through, even days you feel afraid. Small steps win.
Generation healing.
Greatness is late. Keep
We're breaking stockers over here, baby.
Discipline never fades. I won't wait for the mood, I create the drive.
Ooh.
Habits build, heroes reps keep me alive.
Don't wait for the mood, create the dream, baby.
But I still survive. I grow in silence.
I still survive. Let's get it.
Some lose focus, some lose pace, but I stay steady, I embrace the chase. Every setback, just another base. I stand back up, keep showing up. That's how legends are made. Keep pushing through, even days you feel afraid. Small steps win up. That's how greatness is laid. Keep showing up. Discipline never fades. When the world gets loud, stay in your lane. When the doubts creep in, anchor your reign. When your body feels tired, rise again.
Yeah. And you know what it is, baby.
Remember the
Thank y'all.
name. Keep
God
showing
keep you.
up. That's
Till
how
next time.
legends are made. Keep pushing through,
Up and
even
up, baby.
days you feel afraid.